Alrighty, welcome to Something About Tabletop. This is going to be a Shadowrun session called Indian Giving. We have a team of 5 today. We're just going to go my left to right, introducing your characters, what they do, and plug any channels or anything akin to that if you want. Give it a description, physical description of your characters as well when you do this too, just so we don't have to do it later. And then we'll get into it. All right, we are going to start with Sam.
Okay, I will be playing Grizzly Bear. He is a dwarven technomancer. He's pretty simple looking. He's got thick brown hair. He covers most of his face, a long beard, and he wears a simple set of armor. Nothing too out of the ordinary about him, other than the fact that he is a technomancer.
Okie dokie. Josh.
Tonight I will be playing Marfan. He is a manipulation mage. He stands about 6 foot 1 inches tall. He is an elf. He would wear nice clothes, but I just created his character so he doesn't have a whole lot of union. Has slick back, blonde hair, green eyes, and passes himself off as a combat mage.
Okay. Okay, now we have next is Philip.
Hi, my name is Philip. I run the channel Maps and Dragons, and I'm going to be playing a character named Alex who goes by the alias Emerald, and he is what's known as a sexy elf.
Sexy elf.
He happens to be about 6 feet tall, light brown hair, is about 23 years old with bright emerald green eyes. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Next is Mike.
I'm going to be playing Cal tonight. I'm Mike. Basically just a base automatic scanner. Nothing too complicated. He stands about 6 feet tall, short black hair, wears a really nice fancy suit. He's got green eyes, and he looks calm when he's not on drugs. And that's it.
Alrighty. And finally, what was your name again, man? Sorry.
I'm Flo. I'm playing
Flo, that's
Paul today. He's an elf, 5'6", small and weary, black hair, green eyes, dark skin. He is a smooth operator, ex-cop, and a stealth adept.
Okie dokie. So you guys got the team. You guys will get the call from your fixer saying, Mr. Monroe. Not sure if you guys have done a job for him before. I think maybe some of you have done a job for Mr. Monroe. He was the original guy that did the data chips mission, Desire. He needs a bit of a favor, a bit of a hand. Emerald, you're doing this one for free. As per the agreement, and you'll be doing your next one free as well. Anyway, so yeah, you guys get hit up the locale of this place, which is a city bar and club in Everett, a fairly affluent, doing well strip club, bar and club. So you guys will head down there to the locale. What are you guys bringing into the meet, weapons-wise? I am talking, or anything else? Maybe drones. I don't know if you're gonna bother.
Pack of cigarettes.
Start from my left to right. Pack of cigarettes, fine. All right, Cal, what are you bringing?
2 auto injectors, nothing else.
Okay. Darthane, what are you bringing? I mean, Marthane, whatever the hell your name is.
Marfan.
Marthane, sorry.
Pack of cigarettes and a lighter. He doesn't really. He's not his brother. He doesn't carry none.
Alrighty. Sam.
His armor.
Oh, good. Just armor. All right, Grizzly.
Yeah.
Bring any guns to the meet?
Grizzly's got no
No,
guns.
Grizzly. Yeah, Sam. Bring guns to the meet.
No, I'm not. All I've got is armor on.
Yeah, sorry. Pulse.
Yeah, bringing my knives concealed.
Concealed? Sure. Can you please roll me a palming check?
Okay, what do I need to roll?
So for the palming check, just check your skills there,
I found
and then
it.
you can see palming.
Okay, let me just roll those dice, and 2, 3, 4 hits. Is it enough?
All right. You don't know. All right. So you guys head to the bar and club with your weapons concealed. If your weapons are concealed, heading through the front doors. There's obviously a bouncer. As soon as you guys get there, you guys explain you're here for the meet with Monroe. He lets you in. After he stops you, kind of looks at you. As soon as you say you're with Monroe, lets you in straight away. And Mr. Pulse, it does not seem that he sees your weapons at all. You guys get shuffled to the meet pretty quickly, where you're in some kind of... this building itself is maybe about 3 stories, and on third story you guys get taken up to. This place seems to be a little bit more than a strip club, in fact. Obviously, brothel, whorehouse, that kind of thing as well. Maybe a drug house too, you're not too sure. You guys get taken up to the furthest floor, straight down a long hallway, where his room is, his office. A fairly large office with chairs set out for you guys already. You can see Monroe sitting at the table right now, sweating quite a bit, talking to someone on the phone. The big thing about Mr. Monroe is he is a little bit of a rare meta variant. He is known as a hobgoblin. His skin is green. His eyes are just black. He has orange hair, which is exclusive to the hobgoblin meta variant. The big thing with the hobgoblin meta variant, they are variants of the orcs. Instead of the big tusks orcs have, they have fangs. All of their teeth are sharp. Also, hobgoblins are known for their vindictiveness. He says, all right, come, sit down. You guys sit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I sit down. Yes.
Trying to grab my thing.
Sit down.
Are there any ashtrays?
Looking around the place, yeah, it seems that Monroe's been smoking a lot, though you're not too sure it's just cigarettes, though.
All right, I light a cigarette.
Alrighty then. Thank you for coming. Now, I need a little favor. Seems I'm in a little bit of trouble. Got some friends deciding to betray me. And not sure if you know, but I don't take kindly to that. Usually they seem to float in the river a bit if they do that. Though this time, it's up in Snohomish on the private estate. Basically, I've been blackmailed to give up something that's very, very close to me. I'm gonna have to do it, is the thing. I've got no chance about that. But once they have taken the thing from me, which is happening tonight, I want you to steal it back and everything else in their vault. Just to show them what happens when you fuck with Monroe, alright? Now, a little bit of a sensitive thing about this whole situation is I'm gonna need you on the meet as well, just in case things go wrong. I mean, I trust my security and all, but runners are, well, good. Pay you extra for that, a couple grand. It's not too much. I don't think anything should go down. While you're there, you can scope out the place a bit. Maybe we might be able to see where the thing goes in their vault. But ultimately, we want to get the shit in their vault as well. And by shit, I mean it's just magical foci and old things, you know, scrolls of that such magical shit. Basically, I got something passed down to me from my father, and they want it. I don't want them to want it. But that's not what we're doing. Anyway, it's on a estate up in Snohomish. These people are known to be magical. And there's something a little bit more sticky about them, but I can't tell you about that. Other than that, it's pretty much simple. 8 seems pretty good to me for you to help me out, and then later jack the place. I don't really care about casualties. If you want to go in there and just fucking murder everybody, go ahead. I don't care. Fucking video it and put it on the fucking Matrix for all I give a shit. Make it known if you want. Maybe you might get extra if I find it fucking funny. Anyway, any questions?
So where's this estate?
Up in Snohomish. So Snohomish is a area outside of Seattle. It's kind of like the woodlandsy kind of country kind of area in the hills. Pretty much, this estate has nothing fucking near it at all. It's pretty much by itself. The estate itself, he tells you that it used to be a farm, but now it's used for other nefarious means. It has multiple buildings, but they usually use one. He says it's a bit of a cult of sorts.
All right. So
Did he say it was a cult of sorts?
He says it's a cult of sorts.
Oh, do you know how one would become initiated into the cult?
He says we ain't being initiated into the cult, but if you want to fucking join, go ahead.
Well, look, all right. Well, I'm thinking about plans here. Thinking about plans.
He says,
Yeah.
I mean, when you're still in it, you can try to get into the cult, but don't. Well, we got to do this meet tonight anyway. There you might be able to chat with them if you're going, oh, hey, this is a nice cult you have over here. I'd like to join. Go ahead. I don't care. But otherwise, we got to do this. You got to do guard duty a bit, and then later you go steal the shit. All right. I mean,
So-
this guard duty is also a way for you guys to scope the place out because, you know.
So what would you estimate that we are up against? 10.
Magical threats. I'm not too sure on numbers. That's why we're going there. That's why I'm getting you guys there, so you can get your numbers, have a look around.
Ah, all right. Fair enough.
And all these motherfuckers are ruthless, though.
So it's $8 for us to get your stuff back.
Hey, Brent.
Sounds good to Grizz.
We're gonna play Counter Strike, but we're gonna have a fun way of doing it.
So, my character has a knowledge specialization in underworld black magic. Would any of that relate to anything about the Homish?
Oh, yeah, that's actually meant to be black market, by the
Oh,
way.
never mind. Let me
Yeah,
change that.
I misclicked. I'm gonna be honest. There will be no reason for him to know anything about black magic. It's meant to be black market dealings.
All right, fantastic.
Yeah, sorry. Knowledge magical groups would help here. Other than that, you
Doesn't
don't
seem to
know.
be anything.
Underworld? No.
Do I know that these people have any
Knowledge
type
underworld
of,
would help. Knowledge underworld you can roll, just not the specialization.
Yeah, I'll roll it.
So if you guys knowledge underworld, go ahead.
That's going to be 3 hits.
Backwards is down.
Yep, 3 hits on knowledge underworld.
Like straight, does that arrow?
The thing is
Right arrow?
what I'm wondering, guys, is if we can pose as a buyer for the sensitive information, and then acquire it that way with like some kind of hacked funds.
What about knowledge magical theory? Would that help?
You should use the scroll down.
No, it won't. Because that's just theory on magic. You don't exactly know. Maybe if you see magic they're using, yeah, but... Okay, so Knowledge Underworld, you know that there are magical cults and stuff that definitely hang out up in Snohomish. There are a few of them, but ones that have an estate you haven't really heard of, like having a lot of money. Usually they're just small fry, maybe 10, 20 people that kind of meet there, but by the sounds of this place, it seems that this is quite an affluent. You don't know who it is, but you know they probably have a lot of power. And if they have enough power to have a vault of what would be like folky artifacts and things like that, these guys are not small fry.
All right. I'm
Do
rolling
I know who the charismatic leader of the party is? Does he tell us that?
He says, I know the guy that runs the place.
You're gonna change the scoreboard to select.
What's his name?
So I have 3 hits on knowledge underworld.
Same as me.
Alright,
So you
3
would
hits, you get the same thing.
Okay, cool.
Well, we're dealing with a fairly large group. I think our risk is fairly high. I think you're going to have to up our pay just a little bit.
He's already upped.
Yeah.
Mm.
Reload. Reload.
8
Roll the
grand's
dice.
not that much.
Roll the
Yeah,
dice.
so
I'm
not.
sorry.
The thing is that Emerald normally would try to talk him into more money. However, he's doing this for free.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can help your party members if you want, but
All right, I'm just be like, look, there's a magic. If this was technology, if this was demolitions, if this was in a city, sure, I understand it's pay grade. But the thing is this is out in the woods. This is out in the boondocks.
Okay,
this is with
eight hits,
people,
which
we're
was
not
my
used
social
to.
limit.
all right. So it retorts to you. It says, "In the fucking out in nowhere, you can get like fucking Ares alphas and fucking spray the place and bomb it, and no one will fucking know for days. So city is harder, my friend."
Yeah, you are right, but it's still dangerous because maybe.
I know it's dangerous. Anyway, because I'm asking you for guard duty as well, you know, maybe we'll put it to 10 each. Should be alright.
2 grand for guard and 8 grand.
Grizzly still laughs at his 2 other runners, his fellow runners a little bit. Says, "I'll do it for 8. I needed a
He looks at
job.
you-
You gave me one."
He looks at you like you're actually an idiot, and he goes, "What? Yeah, sure, you got it for free. Everyone else gets 3 grand each, Bill.
Alright, good luck.
I just look at him and kind of go.
I didn't say
for that, I'm
free.
out.
I didn't say free. I said I'll do it for free. I wasn't speaking for them. No,
you're
I said
doing it for
I
free,
didn't. I didn't.
so
I
they
didn't
get
say it
your
was
money.
free.
What?
I wasn't saying that. I said 8 was fine.
Oh, I thought you said I'm doing it free. I was what?
No, that's not what I was trying to say.
That's totally what I heard.
That's what you heard.
That's how
not
it
what
came
I-
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said 8's fine.
Okay. Okay. He says, "All right, if you don't want extra money, you guys get the extra 1 grand each."
Yeah. I want to be on the guard duty as well, so.
Everyone's going to be on the guard duty unless you explicitly don't want. It's free information. This place is usually a lot harder to get onto, okay? I'm doing you a favor with this, but I guess I got to pay for the guard duty either way. I mean, I don't think anything's going to go down. Also, no one else is fucking talking. If all you motherfuckers say something stupid, I'm putting the bullet in your head, alright? It's sensitive things. Now, that person, his name was Santris, and he's my motherfucking brother. Now, I wouldn't particularly want this guy dead. He's the guy running the place, but I don't mind if he's dead either. So whatever happens, happens. Put it to fate. I mean, I'd prefer to put the bullet in his head either. If you can get him alive, I might give you some extra dash. I'll shoot him myself.
Wait, if he's your brother, then he knows you. He knows your tactics. He knows you're coming for it. He's going to be looking for us.
Well, you guys are my guards. If you guys are going to be, like, sneak around when we're at the meet, you're an idiot.
You hear that, guys? And I look over at them and I drag at a cigarette and do a little ash.
Find my mic button.
Well, I mean, you can sneak around if you think you could get away with it, but I might get a bullet in my own head. So as long as I don't get shot, I don't care, basically.
Grizzly's looking at.
I mean,
you say that
if
they're
you think that you can
blackmailing
steal
right?
it, if you think that we could steal it when we're there, as long as I don't get shot, I don't care. Yes, I'm getting blackmailed. I'm not telling you how or why they're doing it.
No, I don't need to know.
I know you don't.
Alright, in the clear on what we're going to do. So, do we need any special outfits? You know, armor?
He says, look professional enough to be security guards. Don't go naked. You'll be alright.
Alright.
I mean, they think my brother thinks I'm street scum anyway, so.
So what? We're not
Grizzly's
getting
pat-
matching outfits?
Yeah, sorry, Phil?
I said we're not getting matching outfits.
No, if you want to buy matching outfits, go on ahead. That's cool. I mean, I don't particularly need that. As you can see by my security detail, I usually just grab a dude off the streets, give him a gun, and train him a bit. So, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, we know what we have to do. Let's go, guys.
Yeah. I mean, steal the shit when you want. I mean, we might be able to do it at the meet if you think that we can. But I don't get shot. If I get fucking shot, you get no fucking.
So you got.
I prefer not.
Do you have the getaway vehicle?
Yeah, of course I'm fucking driving that. Well, I ain't driving that. I'm still going
We
to
might
bring
not
on one
be
of my
doing it
lackeys to
there,
drive me.
guys.
You guys can meet me there.
Okay.
All right. He shakes everyone's hand.
Yep. Shakes
So
it
he
back.
shakes my hand.
You're not doing anything? No, it sounded like you were going to do something there. I cast orgasm.
If he shakes my hand, I'm going. If I can get away with it, I'm going to cast intoxication.
Sure, roll it. Is that a health spell or?
No, it just makes him drunk.
Yeah, but what is the spell?
It's a manipulation spell.
All right, thank you.
Pulling up the
Can you please roll that for me?
dice roller now. For some reason, my net is moving kind of slow.
Oh, yeah. And what book is intoxication in? I don't actually know the spell. I'm sorry.
I can tell you right here. It says it's in the Stolen Souls source book.
Stolen Souls. Yep, got it.
Someone roll 16 dice for me. I can't get this dice roller to come up.
All right, rolling 16 dice for you. Okie dokie.
Because it's fun.
As soon as you start channeling magic as you hold his hand, he looks at you in the eyes as the magic, like you can feel it stop to flow, as if something is pushing it back. His hand grips tighter as he looks you in the eyes and says, "What the fuck do you think you're doing?"
Oh, I'm just trying to make your beer kick in a little harder. Trying to help you out.
He pushes you back and says, "You ever fucking try to cast a fucking spell on me, I'll make your head fucking explode."
Can I define how he was able to stop that magic?
Darthane can roll a magical theory test.
Yeah,
You guys
I'm
couldn't
gonna
really
do that.
see it.
Because that might come in handy later.
Yeah, I want to know that. So, it's
Yeah.
9 dice for magical theory.
Pulse will facepalm.
4 hits.
He's counterspelling. That guy's a mage.
Shit.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm sorry. Just trying to help you out, buddy.
He says, "If I wanted to get drunk, I could do that myself.
It'll never happen again.
You ain't going anywhere near me on the security detail, alright? You can fucking do your magic some elsewhere. Do some astral scanning if you can even do that, which I doubt you can. Now get the fuck out of my office before I kill you."
He'll leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to defuse the situation there? So you were going to talk, or
I don't even know what to say anymore, to tell you the truth.
yeah, that's cool. Nah, hobgoblins.
Who the fuck was that guy?
Fighting with them. They're vindictive, so they can just kill you.
I'm just going to apologize on behalf
Yeah.
of the rest of us because, you know,
He says, "No need to
we had no
apologize.
idea who we're dealing with.
It wasn't you." Now, that's the thing. You don't fuck with you, Johnson. You don't go, "Oh, Johnson. Oh, you're a mage. I shouldn't have fucked with you."
Been here from that round.
How about don't fuck with you, Johnson?
Eric, you made you win that round.
I'll see you when we are guarding you.
He says, "Very well." Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk out and find our stupid mage. Just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Marfan kind of looks. I don't know. It's just something. I just had to.
Okay. I understand trying to cast on somebody, but not a Johnson. God, you're almost as crazy as the last mage I had to work with.
Okay. So, who would like to? Is there any preliminary investigations you guys would like to do, or do you guys just want to head up there?
Can I investigate Marthane?
Man, we should really get some information about this complex that we're going to.
Yeah, knowledge
You guys
cell.
have the location of the complex, by the way.
I'm sorry?
You guys have the location, just so you know. This is tomorrow, by the way, in the morning you guys are going. So, and it's already night, so you guys don't have too much time. You'll pretty much, if you want to like drive up there and drive back, because it's so far out, you will literally have no sleep.
Now, can I roll knowledge cell to maybe get more knowledge on how we might approach it? You know, exit strategy and such.
Well, this place pretty much is just a farm estate. It does have multiple entrances if you were going to be going into the fences. You don't know what the fences are like at the place, though. So in terms of approach, there's nothing much more than knowing where it is would help with. If you want to learn about the area Snohomish, then roll your check. But knowing approaches and stuff, you need to have the physical description of the place.
Like,
Alright, so
I have,
Right now, you guys are just security detail, so knowing how to get in isn't too much of a problem.
like I have knowledge Everett gangs for Seattle.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Do I know any people who have problems with this Homish people?
Go
Okay,
on.
I'm rolling my area knowledge, Seattle, and I got 3 hits.
All right, 3 hits on area knowledge, Seattle. So Snohomish isn't exactly a people; it's like an area. So, like downtown is an area, like Everett is an area. There isn't exactly a pride around that area. It's just like a massive area. So, gangs don't necessarily. There are gangs that reside in there, but they're not as big. Snohomish is basically your farmer's area. There's a lot of biodomes and biocrops that get grown up there. There isn't too much of a corporate. The corporations pretty much on their farms. Other than that, there isn't too much security around there. There are night errant patrols, but because they're so few and far between, most of the time you're never going to get picked up. So other than that, it takes a long time for night errant to actually get there. It's a security level E area, so cops can range like minimum. They're going to take an hour to get there. Sometimes, if a patrol is close, they might get there earlier. But this is, it is possible. Like, say, if you guys start blowing the place up, high threat response teams will be dispatched with helicopters and things like that. But simple gunfights and stuff like that, they'll take a long time to actually investigate. But if you guys go ham and start blowing shit up, they'll probably the shortest amount of time will be about 15 minutes otherwise because of distance.
Okay, can I roll my disguise now?
Disguise for what?
Contacts, get some fake beard on.
So what are you trying to do
cosmetic.
exactly? What are you trying to achieve?
Just to make me not look the way I usually look.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just wondering what you're doing, yeah. Okay, sure. If you want, I don't actually think the character has any prosthetics, but I don't really care. That's fine. You can roll a disguise check. Just do dress differently and hold yourself different. That's it.
Yeah. This counts with my specialty, right?
Specialty cosmetic, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how. Oh shit! Sorry, wrong dice pool. Hold on. Here we go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
Wow, that's a really fucking good roll.
I think that's, if I remember correctly, my limit is a mental one, not a. No, it's a physical one. So I'm
this is to be
still.
a mental disguise.
So it's actually 5 out of 5. Yay me.
Yeah. All right, so you disguise yourself incredibly well. Is there anything else you guys would like to do? Contact any contacts? Roll any more knowledge checks? We'll just go left from right. Sam?
Not particularly that I know of. Looking to these guys on the way out, I would like to speak with them all.
Go ahead. Speak with them.
Sure.
So, Smarty Pants, one of you Smarty Pants, Grizzly says, what information do we need? I'll see if I can't get something on that.
We'd like to know what security, if any, they have on the complex. We'd like to know how many people are inside. If you could do that.
I think we need to contact some mages to run counter spells for us.
You can change it.
We've got a mage with us. I'm not sure how good he is, but
Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
I don't like pulling in outside help. It costs
Yeah,
us
I
money.
would
Why don't you-
suggest breaking up your pay even more because there's no point in that. You guys are runners. You've been hired to have magical on your team. That's your magical security, right there.
Oh, Jesus.
So unless you want to lose your cut,
Okay.
I'm not somebody.
So
Unless you
okay,
want to pay
so
for it, dude, you have to. The thing is it has to come out of the pool, and
All right. My question is, how much would it be to hire another mage?
It really
quite
depends on the
expensive.
mage.
It could be another cut, basically.
Sorry.
If you're hiring another Shadowrunner, if you're just hiring someone just for this meet, it might be less. But you got to know where to find this kind of person. To be honest, it's not necessary. Just used in Marfane or Marfane.
Jamesies.
I'm assuming he has counter.
Marfane.
Marfane,
Yeah, I do.
whatever.
so I'll try and retrieve the information.
So how
In
exactly
my
are you
own
going to do
special way.
that?
I think the most effective way would be, like you said, go into the matrix and send a sprite on a remote.
Yeah, but what are you doing? I don't know what you're trying to achieve here. So are you wanting to roll a data search check? Do you want to hack into the place? Do you want to try to find the host, if there is a host? What are you doing?
First, I would have to enter into the matrix myself, right, to compile a sprite.
Yeah, sure. We'll just put that on hold, to be honest, because we're just going to move on. There may be easier ways to gain information that you need.
Okay.
All right, my fan.
Okay, if at all possible, I am going to astrally project and try to get a. If I can travel through the astral plane, right?
Yes, certainly, you certainly can.
So I'm going to astrally project once I get someplace where I can lay down and travel to this place and just check it out on the astral plane.
All right. Go ahead and do that then. I want you to roll on a sensing check, please.
Getting ready to roll that right now. That will be 3 hits.
All right, with 3 hits checking out this place as you fly over, knowing the location via a map, you're able to track it down eventually. This is going to take you some time. Eventually, when you get there, what you assume is the estate. It's fairly difficult to find things in the astral plane because not everything looks the same. So looking around this place, you can definitely see already that in the distance as you're moving up, you can see that there are spirits flying around. They look like air spirits at the top, and then you can see some spirits moving on the ground as well. You count 2 air spirits flying around on the top, just around above the place, and then a fire spirit on the bottom. Upon closer inspection, as you get closer though, these spirits seem quite powerful, and there seems to be something else to them. You're not too sure though.
Yeah, I don't want to get too close either. So.
Is there anything else you'd like to do from this range at all, or just leave it?
So I pretty much I can't seem to. I want to see if I can figure out what that extra something is. What I
Roll
need to
another
roll for
sensing
that.
check at a -2.
Okay, so 2 hits.
You're entirely not sure.
Guess I'll go ahead and fly back.
All right. So you know that they have spirit and small magical security. All right. Phil, is there anything else you need to know, or any legwork you want to do?
I don't think so.
All right. Mike.
You should be able to push
Well,
out.
I'm- I kind of want to get information on the mage who pretty much fucked himself at the meet.
All right. I mean, how are you going to
That's
get
about
that
it.
information?
I'd have to go up and talk to him. Shit.
If you want to talk to him, go ahead. This can be before he went off and saw the spirits.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up to Martin and just say, so what have you done before?
No events.
A few jobs here and there, nothing major.
Nothing major? Where's your specialty lay? Seem to
Combat.
be able to do stuff. Combat.
Look at it.
Yes.
What style of combat? Blowing one person up, blowing groups up.
I specialize in group combat. I like fire and lightning.
Fire and lightning. Okay.
The fuck is the door
Are
there?
you able to control it?
And there's a corner there.
Quite well.
Good. Yeah, just tell me if there's anything you need, and please try to not affect the people we're working for.
Alright.
I don't do that very often. Something just kind of came over me.
Well, it's all good. It's kind of like the last mage I had, I guess. He just did the most destructive things he could think of at random times.
Sounds like my brother.
Who's your brother?
Well, I have 4 of them, so or 3. I'm technically the 4th.
Okay. Well, is your brother Darthane?
Why are we? How do you put it in?
You see him kind of smile. No.
Yeah, no, I just laughed.
He's so bad.
Okay, you're fine then.
The guy just
Don't be as crazy as him, and we're all good.
Yeah, cool. Okay, and Pulse, anything before we get to the hacking, because the hacking takes the longest.
I'll just state that I'm taking all of my guns and knives.
You're going to be taking... Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so now we're going to get to the hacking part. I'm going to get my book out, and let's get crunching, shall we? Alright, so
Okay.
what would you like to do to get this all done, Mr. Sam? So you can either you personally do some data searching checks, or you can get your sprite to do it.
I'll get my sprite to do it because he'll be better at finding shit than I would.
Alright, do you have a registered sprite?
I do not have a registered sprite. I need to compile one and then register it out. Is how I understood it.
Alright, what force would you like to do it at, or level?
Compiling first, 5.
You're doing a level 5, alrighty.
Yep.
Okay, I rolled my
So,
hits. What'd you get?
On my compiling,
Yep, that's what I'm asking.
I got 3 hits.
Okay, you get 2 net successes. You have 2 services with this sprite. I want you to roll drain. The DV is going to be 2.
That's 13 to resist, right? Yeah.
Yep.
7 hits.
Alright, with 7 hits, you're easily able to shrug back the pull of this creature and sprite that you create. Describe me this sprite. What's it look like? It's a crack sprite, isn't it?
Yes. Basically, he looks pretty much like a sphere with 2 arms. And that's it. Pretty simple. He is blue in color.
Sweet. Okay, so now I would like you to register the sprite.
Okay.
Oh my god, this takes a number of hours equal to the sprite's level. Do you want to really bother registering this sprite?
Would probably save some time. Would save me a lot of hassle.
I'm just going to warn you right now that the actual mission is in like 12 hours or less. You're doing it in the morning. You're driving out there and stuff, so probably about 10 hours. If you're going to be doing this, you're getting no sleep.
Probably not, then.
You can just use the sprite wirelessly to do your things, and if it gets DDoSed, it gets DDoSed, basically.
Yep.
All right. So what would you like to do with the sprite?
I will.
Go on.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell him to go retrieve listing of all personnel within the building. Give him the location and all that.
It looks at you confused. You need to be able to find out where the host is. You don't know if it has a host at all. If you want, you can start doing the hacking tomorrow when you get there, because you automatically find hosts and stuff if they're being hosted from their point within 100 meters. But otherwise, find the building isn't a thing a sprite can do if it doesn't have the website address or anything, if there is one.
Okay.
So if you want to be able to find it, you have to roll a data searching check.
Then
Now,
I need
you
to
can
put it
roll
on
a data
standby, right?
Yeah, which uses
One of its
I'm not even standby, compiling a sprite, registering a sprite.
And do it after the meet. It's under compiled sprite. It's actions, I believe. It takes an action. Yeah, standby. It's under. It's on page.
Standby is not a thing, my friend. Not with a non-registered sprite.
Ah, then I have to register it. Then I will register it and put it on standby.
Alright, so you're going to be staying up all night.
Yes.
Would you maybe like to take some drugs that help you stay up all night, like long haul? Or would you just like to make a willpower plus body check for fatigue?
I'll just do a willpower.
Plus body? You roll that for me.
Gotta look at my... I'm trying to find my stats. I'm sorry. There we go. No. Martial arts limits.
Okay. It's your
Where the
willpower
hell
plus
is...
your body. Your attributes. It should just be in your main area. Willpower plus body, your attributes. It should be quite easy to find, man. I can get it up for you if you want. It should just be in the main area. Willpower, body.
Apparently I don't have a main area. There it is. Damn. I was off of it. Okay, got it now. 7, 8, 9. That's 9 dice.
Okie dokie. Do you have
3
two
hits.
body?
My body is 3.
So you should have 10 because your willpower is 7.
7, 8, 9. 7, 8. Oh, yeah.
Alright, so you got 3 hits? Sure. You're able to, even though you're with a couple hours sleep, you're able to stay relatively okay after registering that sprite all night. So, and then you are using, so I want you to roll a registering roll right now. So, and I'm going to roll its level times 2.
Skills. Registering. Where are you at? I know you're right here on this things. Yeah, same amount of dice. 3 hits on the registering.
Sadly, with 3 hits, you are unable to register the sprite.
Damn it!
So, I want you to roll your willpower plus your body. Your willpower plus your resonance, your drain, against the sprite as it fights back. This thing does not want to be registered.
2 hits.
You're taking 8 points of drain.
8 points?
Yeah. Yeah, registering's brutal, basically. So you got a couple hours to sleep it off, so you're going to be able to sleep off all of the drain. There's no problem with that because you get a couple hours. You can easily get that drain off. You sleep it off, but you have not registered the sprite. So you're probably going to have to summon a sprite when you get to the meet to do the mission for you. All right?
Okay. That's fine.
Alright. Toying with the sprite all night, he was unable to register this thing as it finally fought him off and his will.
Damn it.
Okay. Sorry, man.
No, that's fine.
Okie dokie, guys. So, now you, how are you guys all getting there? Is someone going to pick you guys up, or what's happening?
No one is riding with me in my Porsche.
Okay. Okay, we've got a big long conversation in here. Jesus holy.
It's all good. It's literally between me and my thing.
I'm going on my bike.
Okay. Also, this is Mike there. Also, I offer you a handshake, just a little smile. And Josh said, you're going to shake his hand. Mike says, yes. Josh says, damn it. Mike says, go ahead. Hit the auto injectors or do a spell. Just going to be hard for me to drive home if you really fuck me up. Josh said, yeah, he is going to try to accidentally hit your auto injectors. Mike said, which side, left or right? Josh said, just whichever. He shook his hand in. Right hand, always. So right side, so Novacoke. For perception to hit him, that would work.
Yeah,
On palming to accidentally trigger one. That would, Mike, make yourself a perception check against that.
I did. I rolled 8 hits, so I hit my
So you
physical.
fucking see him hit your auto injectors as they trigger on.
And then I also hit 6 hits to stop him, so I just said basically I grab his hand, and I'm like, you terrible.
Yeah.
Okay then, sure.
I was just shooting above the hole.
I just wanted to bring that up there because it's some roleplay there. So yeah. So with that little exchange, your character fucking around once again. You guys are all going to head there. So yeah, once again, how is everyone? So we got one person on their bike, Phil's in his sick ass fucking car, and how is everyone else getting there?
Does
Oh,
Martha
get a ride
have
with
a-
whoever. No, I can't. I do not have a vehicle.
Okay, you coming with me.
I don't have a vehicle
Basically,
either.
we're going from where you were,
guess I'm-
which is the Johnson, and then I'm taking you with me back to my house, because fuck it. I'm lazy.
Is this Porsche convertible?
It can be a convertible if you want, man.
I don't have a
Top
ride.
down, cruising.
Yeah. Okay, and
I'll-
Sam is getting a lift with someone, or
I don't know. I don't have a ride.
who wants? You don't have a ride, so
I'm
who's
not
going
going
to
to
bring
show
Sam?
up.
If you really need a ride, you can ask the Johnson.
I'll call up the Johnson and say, I guess I need a ride.
He says, "All right, then, come down to my club. Get
Okay.
a taxi there." All right, you get
Yeah.
a taxi. What lifestyle do you have?
I think I have like low. What's mine? What did I set it at? Street gear, lifestyle, street. Yeah, I have a street lifestyle.
Okay, that'll be 50 million.
50?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you have no lifestyle then? Your character lives on the streets.
Pretty much.
Okay then. So, during this whole night, where were you? What were you doing?
I was
Roaming.
hacking, right?
Oh god.
I was hacking, of course.
Unconscious where?
Actually-
In what?
You ask anyone if they have a safe spot to lay low.
Watching.
Yeah, we can say that if that's okay. Of course.
I need to know where you're at because street lifestyles, my friend, they're very, very, very dangerous. I would suggest after this job getting yourself a real lifestyle, or you'll get yourself killed.
Okay.
I will roll every mission before at the start of every mission if you got picked off or killed.
Okay.
Street is not where you want to be. Depending on where you live, I kind of need to know, and also how you survived the night. Where were you? What were you doing?
I was living out beside. I was staying out beside a local bar that I have an agreement with. Every
Okay.
once in a while, I'll slip 50 new yen to the bouncers so they don't
Yeah,
call
sweet.
the
The guys
ambulance.
just generally look after you, so you're all right. You didn't have any trouble tonight, but sometimes you do have troubles with some drunks coming over and poking you when you're sleeping. But otherwise, you're fine.
All right. So that's another 50. So I've lost 100 again for the night.
Yeah.
Basically. Cool.
Oh no, don't worry about that other 50. That's a part of your street lifestyle. Or did you pay nothing? Is street nothing or?
I did. It was like straight up nothing. It didn't say anything
Okay, yeah.
about
So
it.
pay you 50 then.
Okay. Edit expenses. Yeah, I got you.
Okie dokie, guys. So, you guys go to Monroe's place. Bear does to get picked up, and you guys get taken in Monroe's big black SUV. The driver is a massive, brutish-looking troll, and Monroe's in the front seat as well, sitting with him. I never really explained Monroe, but he's usually wearing a white suit with a pink tie. All right. Also, you can see when we're getting to the SUV, Bear, is that the big troll was moving a big case, a big metal case that seemed to have a mag lock on it, and it seemed to be like a safe for moving things, pretty much. It didn't look that heavy, mind you. It was a troll lifting it, so.
Yeah.
All right.
He didn't look like he needed my help at all, probably.
Oh hell no. All right, so you guys all drive to the locale. So pretty much when you guys are getting closer around about near that time, he just tells you guys, don't actually park at the place. We're going to be parking just down the road. If you're worried about your cars and stuff, my friend here is going to be taking care of that, so don't worry about it.
I just ask if it's okay if the mage stays out because, you know.
He says he'd prefer it.
Yeah, so, no,
Oh.
I just look at Martha and I'm like, no offense, stay with the SUV.
I'll
You
park
can do
my
your stuff in
bike-
here, right?
I'll park my bike in a near vicinity of the SUV so that the big stroll guy would have a clear shot at
Oh, yeah.
what happens to it. So,
Yeah, pretty much, like, because these are like hilly roads and stuff, just kind of like where they have the parking off areas sometimes where people go, oh, Phil just dropped. We'll wait for him to come back before we start it. But yeah, you guys kind of park all there. Fan, you can stay if you want, or you can try to convince them otherwise. It's up to you.
I just look at him. I can't really cast combat spells from in here.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to be stealing it back right away unless something really goes right, such as another group hits them or everyone's sleeping.
Just remember, there's one air spirit and one fire spirit.
2 air spirits, 1 fire spirit.
Oh, so we're
I
looking at a lot
remember
of
the
spirits.
actual number, by the way.
Okay, you tell them. Okay, tell them to. Sorry, I thought you'd forgotten.
All right.
Okie dokie, guys. So, Marfan's staying back with the troll, who you find his name is Brutus, if you ever ask. My name is Brutus.
Does that mean
He doesn't-
tough?
He does cover his back slightly. There was one air spirit and one fire spirit of last night, as of last night.
Okay, so you guys will head down to the locale. It's not too far from where you are. It's just a little short walk. He asks someone who's strong enough to carry. Maybe 2 people will have to the case. Who's going to help carry the case up there?
Is it more than 6 or 45 kilograms?
You don't know. Would you like to attempt to pick it up?
Sure, I'll attempt it.
By yourself or with someone else helping?
I'm not touching the piece.
I'll look
It
at
looks
somebody
heavy,
else. I'll look at the. Yeah. I'll try it by myself, I guess, since nobody else wants to.
By yourself, it's quite difficult, but you can still kind of carry it, though. But it will be way easier with some help. If you had 2 people on this, it'd be a breeze.
Okay.
Rolls will be going out seeing as the grizzly bear has some difficulties carrying it, he'll help out.
All right, this is quite
Thank you.
easy with both of you carrying it. You can easily do this with one hand. It's just because it was so big, it was hard to carry one person. So, and as you're a dwarf, it's even harder.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The dwarf and the elf are carrying the thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
As you guys are walking up to this estate, you start to go down the hill. You can see that Monroe just kind of calling to Brutus to say, "Stay in the car. We may need you to pick us up quickly." And as you guys walk down the hill, you can see he's also getting a pistol out. It's like a beautiful custom-made golden pistol. This guy really likes his shiny shit. He's kind of loading it right now with what you can see seems to be explosive ammunition. Clay Coxon says, "Just in case shit goes bad."
As they're walking down there, I kind of take my pack of cigarettes out of my pocket, open it up, pull 2 cigarettes out, put one in my mouth and light it, and offer the other one to the troll.
Troll looks at it and just takes it. Have
Does
you
he
done
light
anything
it?
to the cigarette?
Yeah, oh, it's weed.
It's weed. It's deep weed, is it? Or is it just weed?
Yeah, it's
Deep
something
weed?
hallucinogenic.
Okay, so Zen, I don't know which one, man. There's a few drugs there. Zen is pretty brutal, though. If you want to put Zen in there, sure. All right, so he starts smoking it, and the troll just, pretty much mellows the fuck out and just starts tripping his balls, and it's quite hilarious. He doesn't seem to realize that you did it, though. He's kind of off in his own world. He's not the smartest, as most trolls are. Okay, so walking down to the estate, you can see this place is massively fenced off. There are 3 buildings that you can see. One is a barn, and then there is what you can tell is a massive aviary, like glass biodome house type thing, and then there with a smaller building attached to it that's obviously for maintenance and stuff. And then there is one massive multi-story, what you would more or less call a manor. This place looks really, really nice. The place is fenced off with barbed wire, and the fences seem to be concrete reinforced. As you guys are moving down the hill, you can see that a vehicle is driving up to the front gate, and the front gate is being opened. Several people pop out of the vehicle as you guys are walking down. The vehicle itself is just a rather large ute. So out of the ute, you can see a whole bunch of people pile out, maybe about 6. All of them carrying weapons, submachine guns, pistols, a variety of them. Everyone dressing relatively the same, which is just in a very bland black and white outfit, similar to that of priests. But they're not carrying any crosses or anything like that. They basically look like minor cult members. Outside on the passenger seat in the ute comes out another hobgoblin, and then the driver steps out. Someone, more or less you would just call a super bodyguard. The person has a massive sword on their back. A very big ornate blade. It looks Arabic in region. And the man himself looks Arabic as well. So,
Are any of their weapons drawn, or are they just like
Yeah,
holstered
they're
and
drawn.
shouldered?
they're drawn. They're not pointing, they're just out.
Okay. Then I'm just going to just like put mine just kind of on me, but not pointed at them either.
Alright, so Monroe steps up and he says, "Hello there, brother." And his brother's just, "Hello, brother. You have it." And Monroe's, the agreed payment." You can see Monroe's looking at you guys, and he's kind of just checking if you guys are looking around. I'm guessing you guys are. Just getting a good look and feel for this place.
Yeah,
I'll
just
roll my
look from
perception with its specialty. Just to
Yeah,
be
sure.
on
If you guys
safe.
want to roll perception checks, go ahead.
Yeah, I have 3.
Can you roll
hits
mine
on-
for me?
Oh, yeah, sorry, man. You got 12 dice. You got 6 hits.
Yeah, I only got 3, so.
Yep. What did you get? Sam and Karen's.
Is that a mental or physical limit?
It's mental, man.
4 hits.
Okay. And Sam, at this time, would you like to? As you're approaching, I'll allow you to start hacking as well. Pretty much the deal goes off without a hitch. Monroe gives him the thing in the box. They don't open it. They put it in the back of the ute. The other guy nods, and they kind of, unless you guys are going to do anything else, they're going to leave. But yeah,
The Utes
Yeah,
leaving?
after that.
pretty much the deal goes off without a hitch. No hitch whatsoever. Unless you guys are going to do anything else.
Not doing anything major until we know, until we technically leave.
Sure. All right. So Joshua, looking around at their auras and stuff like that, within a sensing check of 3, you can see the 6 minor guards were not magical at all. They don't have any wear or anything like that either. Mind you, the 2 other guys that are at the front of the ute truck, both of them were quite magical. One of them with a rating lower than yours, which was the guy with the blade, and the one of them with a rating the same as yours, which is the leader. I'm assuming you have magic 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Which is Monroe's brother. Did you want to check out Monroe as well?
Yeah, just for the hell of it.
Monroe has the same rating magic as you do.
That's all I'm really doing.
You also noticed that the guy with the blade, his blade is a foci, and that was actually on the astral plane. And the other guy has a foci as well, which was an amulet that was around his neck. Darthane, Monroe's brother, Varsantris.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet. All right, Sam.
When I
Just
go in-
wondering. Yeah, Phil, go ahead. I meant Sam.
Yeah. I just want to check everything out on the matrix level.
All right. So, would you
Do a
like to
matrix
make a matrix
perception?
perception check? Sure.
Yeah.
You get a +2 to it because you are a technomancer.
Oh wow. So I need to re-roll that.
Just roll 2 extra dice.
I already had it. Okay.
So remember the amount of hits you got, and then add the 2.
I got 4 hits.
All right, looking around the place, there indeed is a very, well, I wouldn't really call it a host per se, but there is a bunch of linked devices which are linked for more or less a deck. It isn't a host by any means, but it is indeed a decker that's running this place. You were thinking that if you actually attempted to get a sprite to even find this place, it would have been fruitless. It wouldn't have.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. What can I see his rating, or do I have to get a mark on him for that?
No. I'm going to say you're going to be able to find out that his firewall is 6, and thus all the other devices that are linked to his is 6 as well. The devices and stuff that you can see seem to be mainly security cameras and stuff like that, and nothing much else. There aren't any drones or anything like that. It's mainly just security cameras, and there seems to be a decent amount of matrix and like devices all linked into with the irrigation, stuff to do with the greenhouse that's around there. Obviously, whatever they're growing back there, they obviously use a lot of technology too, as most people do in the future with their, farming is quite technological in Shadowrun.
Okay.
So he must be running the farms, you see.
Yeah, I'm going to relay this information to these other guys, and then I don't think I need anything else since he's gotten the pretty much the information on how many guards there are. So I'll just go back to the to my regular body and.
You were in your body anyway.
Yeah. Well,
this is when you were there when you were standing.
I thought it was like in sensing, kind of, sort of. That's what I got from it.
You never said no. Like I said
It's
before,
kinda
this
like
is when
I
you're at
just
the
reach out.
meet. This was at the meet, so it doesn't matter. You would have got the same dice anyway. So it's a matrix perception check. So.
And then I'll just look around, and tell them, and I don't think there's anything else I want to do right now, since we're not doing it right now that I know of.
Yeah.
So I'll just go ahead
Alright.
and pass it off to somebody else.
All right, Phil. There's nothing else you want to do at this meet.
I tried a perception check. Did you roll for me?
Yeah, 6 hits. Sorry, I've got to describe what you see. So looking around the place, you can definitely see that there's more than just the guards that are in front of you at this place. You can see from the windows and stuff from looking around. Also, Pulse, you saw this too, that there are people watching. Pulse, you couldn't get a number, but Phil, you did. You think that there's an extra 5 people. And these people seem to be some kind of cult/commune, like 100%. Like, this is a cult/commune.
Oh my.
Also, something that you notice is you're able to catch the eye of the amulet that was on Balsantras's neck. The amulet itself seems to be Arabic of nature, and the marking, you have a clear and fine memory of what the markings look like on it. You could describe them quite well if you wanted to.
Oh, excellent.
Is there any way I can try to see what the foci were, or what they were for?
Yeah, make a magical theory or magical groups test or magical traditions test. One of those will do.
It's 2 hits on magical theory.
2 hits on magical theory. You are not sure at all. Actually, what is your tradition? Actually,
Manipulation.
What's your tradition?
Black magic.
You know these quite well. In fact, this is black magic, my friend. You know it as well as your own heart. These guys are black magicians.
Interesting.
All right. So,
Yeah, so
you guys get
how
back to
are-
the car. I'm guessing.
How are we going to approach them?
Once we get back to the car, I would like to finally describe the details of the amulet that I saw.
Who would you like
Alright.
to tell?
I would like to tell our mage. And see if he knows anything about the Arabic writings, if it has any type of mystical value, or if that's how the cult is being controlled, or...
I don't know. All I can really tell you about the amulet is it's probably a black magic foci.
I look him in the eyes, and I grimace a bit, and I go looking on my phone at nudes.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Sure.
Whatever.
So, any ideas on how we could go about it?
I think we come back a little better armed and take them out before they see us.
It says, do what you want. It says Monroe is getting his vehicle. I'm off now. Does anyone need a lift?
How hard is the troll dripping by now?
Troll's tripping pretty badly, and Monroe hasn't really noticed, as the Troll's just been sitting in the car, and he's been completely unmoving. He's been muttering now and again that he thinks that if he moves, he might die.
I've got a comment if need be, I'll try and get a cab out here.
He says a
Thank
cab
you.
will be quite expensive. I don't mind taking you back. As he kind of looks to his Troll, and the Troll's just sitting there, and he's like, I'm
Look
going
at
to
everybody.
die, Monroe. I might die. And he's like,
How
he looks
far
at the
away is...
mage. Did you slip him drugs?
No, I just started acting like that. He was.
I said
He
again.
was smoking a cigarette. Oddly enough, then he started acting all weird.
Yeah, he kind of looks around the car and he finds the cigarette. Unless you took it. Did you take the cigarette off of him, or? You
Yeah, I
easily
would've
could
taken
have
it
if you
and
wanted.
thrown it away.
Yeah. He can't find. He's just. What the fuck? And you can see Monroe kind of goes up to the guy and he smells and he goes, "That's Zen. Jesus Christ, he can't drive when he's on Zen. Oh fuck. All right, you big oaf, get out. No." He's kind of just, I can't move, Monroe. I'll die. He just looks like I'm gonna have to. Looks like I'm just gonna have to use Grid Guide. Kind of punches the numbers in. On most cars in the Shadowrun universe, by the way, have a thing called Grid Guide, which allows them to drive themselves.
Yeah. Before he leaves, I'm asking these guys, anybody mind giving me a ride other than Monroe?
I'm full,
This guy
sorry.
looks like a hobo, right?
Yeah, he looks like a hobo.
I flip up my collar I pull out a cigarette, and I say, "Hell no."
You can ride
Sorry,
on
full.
bike. So
You got a ride?
yeah, you can ride on my bike. It's okay.
Oh my God, you're riding bitch.
That's okay.
That's how Marfane got there.
Not fine, yeah. All right.
All right. So, no, Monroe, thank you. I've got a ride.
He says, "All right, then, have fun running, bitch," as he drives off.
Oh. I'm gonna need to
Okay.
get an actual car soon.
I look
Same
at Cal and offer him a cigarette.
No, I don't smoke. Quite literally, I don't smoke.
You notice him he puts it back into the pack, gets out another one, and lights it.
I
Can you get any
do,
more?
however, pull into my pocket and offer you a injector.
Alright, so they're just offering each other fucking drugs. What are you
Yeah.
guys doing?
Right out front.
I'm offering him.
I'm getting in my Porsche.
Yeah, sure.
I'm offering
you guys
him.
just going
I'm
to find
offering
the
him
people?
Nova Coke at the moment.
Yeah.
So, we need to exchange com codes.
The middle bed.
Yeah.
Give me
we
yours.
can-
I'll contact you.
The tallest block?
Okay. I'll give him my
Okay,
com code. I'll share it with
Sure.
everybody. I don't care.
Yeah. Takes the com code and gives Grizzly Bear his own com code.
Yep.
Alright, so if you guys want, you guys can find a local kind of bar in Bumfuck, Noah, and Snohomish. So you're actually quite closer to do all your talking and stuff if you want.
Okay.
Well, I need
Find
to
a
go.
local small town.
I need to go get ready. So I need to go pick up some guns.
We'll be
You
waiting
can
at the bar.
Bring
then. How
guns in
about
your
that?
car?
I have a bike. I can't store in areas with a gyro
Where is
mount
it?
on the bike.
I can't see him.
Do you have a car?
No, I gotta go buy one. Or rent one for the day.
I have a car I can sell you.
What type of car?
Thomas, do you remember the car
it
I
is-
bought from the garage last game?
Oh, it's a $500 car that's probably not going to last more than a couple days.
Thomas, you're not
Like
supposed
it-
to tell him that.
No. Oh, sorry. It's a beautiful car that's worth several thousand. That looks like it's not going to last a few days. Like the thing looks rusted and shit. So
Yeah, no thank you.
I also have a sedan.
if you want to sell your Ford America, the car you bought it for $16,000. How much do you want to sell it for?
16,000. Or is it taking bullet holes or something?
Not really, but you don't sell things at full price. You can get secondhand cars at 25%, but they're usually harder to find.
Yeah, I guess so. That sounds like a reasonable cut. If you want to do it.
So 25% less, which would be, well, 12,000 to sell the car to him if he wants to even buy it.
No, I can just go pop down to a dealership and buy my own.
Okay, that'd be 4,000 more if you want to buy a new one. It'd be 16,000 if you want to buy a new Ford America, which is the cheapest sedan you can get.
I wasn't going to buy the cheapest.
All right, what would you like to buy? Have a look at the book, and depending on the availability,
Hyundai Shinhui, which is availability 0. So I
Yep.
just literally pop down to any dealership and pick it up.
Hyundai Shinhyung, yep, sure, that's 28,500 if you have that much money.
I have 50,000, so I can just
Okay,
pay,
so-
pay on a card stick.
Done. So, actually, you'll have to use a legit bank account because you're going to be
Well-
going to a legitimate place. Just saying.
Yeah. So yeah, just
Um,
use my legitimate bank.
Yeah, you have a bank account. It's fine. So you can easily buy yourself a Hyundai, but you're going to be away for like multiple hours because this place is not close. So,
Yeah,
do
I'm
you
just-
guys, in the meantime, want to go hang out somewhere in a local bar so you're close, or do you want to guys?
I just ask if I can have an open comm link with somebody while I go pick up a car.
I tell him to drop me off at the bar, and I'll leave my comm open.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys
I'm going down
head
to the
off
bar.
to a bar in
Yep.
bumfuck nowhere. You guys check out this place. There's pretty much no one here because a lot of the people that are here are probably working men, and it's like the friggin' middle of the day, so no one's going to be here. So when you guys come in, you can definitely see the raised eyebrow from the barkeep as you guys walk in. But otherwise, he just asks what you want to drink, and tells the more tougher individuals not to make any mess around here. But otherwise, you're welcome.
Grizzly Bear's gonna stretch and yawn and shake his hair out as he enters into the bar. Hopefully,
anyone-
right beside.
No one's carrying obvious guns, are they? Because if they are not allowed in the bar.
Yeah, I don't have any obvious guns. I don't have guns at all. So.
Yeah.
But as I do, I just kind of shake. Hopefully, next to Philip's character.
So I'm not going into the bar because I have my obvious guns, unfortunately.
Maybe you could store them in someone's car. If Philip would be okay, or someone would be okay with you storing your guns in their car, you could come in easily.
Would I have a secret compartment on my bike?
Not for maybe for something as small as a pistol, but if you've got an assault rifle, hell no.
No, I only have the pistols and
Oh,
knives.
you can just carry the pistol on you, man. Because you have concealable holsters. I'm pretty sure your character does.
I have two pistols. One's concealable and one's not.
So just take the concealable one. Yeah, that's fine. What is the gun going to have on it? Are you going to bring your silencer on your gun, or?
I
Don't bring a silencer.
Don't do
I
it.
don't have any silencer, actually, it's just a hidden gun arm slide thing, and the street line special.
Yeah, so
So-
hold out. Yeah, those things are super hard to find.
So, yeah.
Yep.
No silencer.
Okay, so you guys will get into the bar. Carol is going for a bit of a drive to go buy a new car. So in the meantime,
I asked that
what do you
bartender
guys-
if he knows anything about the cult.
He says, "Cult? What cult?"
Yeah,
said the
I'm
one down
just
in,
drinking
Hamish.
water.
Hamish.
You guys are in Snohomish, so Snohomish is a massive area. So
Yeah.
you know the road it was on, so you could just say the road it was on.
Oh yeah, I say the road that it's on, and I say, people. I describe how they're dressed in black and how they
He
all look
says,
passive and they're in
There's
this
probably a
mansion.
lot of fucking cults up here, man. This is the place where people like to go to hide. He doesn't know.
Yep. Okay.
Otherwise, it's just working class men up here.
Anyway.
So I say, do you
as
know
we're
anybody who
walking-
might know something?
He kind of thinks for a minute, and he says maybe the local knight errant sheriff here. He says there's a police station in town, a small one. You guys are in like a small
the
little
sheriff's-
country town,
oh,
by the way.
Can
I
I,
say, okay,
roll
cool.
my
I'll take a
contact?
scotch and I'll be good.
Yeah, he's definitely looking at you weird, like, why would you want to know that? But
I have a contact that's a cop. Can I roll something?
yeah, if you want to call him up and talk to him, go ahead.
Okay.
No rolling there. Just call him up and talk to him. I believe.
Yeah, and then if there's a check required, I'll tell you.
Okay, cool. So I'm calling my.
What's the
key-
connection plus his loyalty, please? I just need to know.
Connection 2, loyalty 4.
Okay, so you guys are buddies.
Yeah.
All right, call him up. He says, "How you doing? Whatever you, what would your normal name be? I don't even know, but whatever your normal name is, he'd call you by that, because you guys used to work together in the force.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter what it is.
Well, my fake sin's every man, so.
Every man is that what my friend put it?
Yes, that's how you named him. So he'll be something like, I don't know, George Smith.
George Smith. How you doing, George? Long time no talk. Been off the radar for a bit.
How you been doing?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. You know, force is getting hard these days with the pickup of crime, but you know, that's how it is.
Ah, yeah. Oh, by the way, I've been going around through the countryside and I met these individuals. Maybe you might know something about them. And he tells the street where the cultists were and describes how they were dressed.
He says he hasn't heard of him before. He might, if you want, he'll, you know, take a look at the computers from work. He's there now. He said it shouldn't take you too long. He'll give you a call back in 5 minutes.
With CN5.
Yeah.
And hangs up. And
All right,
continues drinking water.
Okay. Anything else, guys, before the 5 minutes, or because I could just tell him the info.
No, I would like to look around just at their matrix setup and just kind of do a matrix perception. Just
Yeah,
'cause I
sure.
want-
If you want to, you gonna
Just
go to
because I'm
sleep, mate?
curious. Huh?
You
I'm
gonna
just
go to sleep?
looking. Oh no, I'm not going to sleep. I'm just
you mean
looking around at
matrix
their matrix
security
setup.
here?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'm just
I'm
going to
just
tell you right now, just based, it's a fairly low rating host. It's only a rating 2.
Cool.
It's pretty much there just to be there. It seems it's only mainly used for like ordering drinks remotely from where you're sitting instead of having to go up there. Otherwise, there doesn't seem to be too much in this host at all. It's just there for convenience.
Cool. I like that. I'll actually order a scotch.
Yeah, sure.
Are there any really hot waitresses?
No, it's pretty much just this old dude in like a dusty, empty bar.
I'll walk
And-
up to the bar and order a drink. As long as he doesn't offer to shake my hand, nothing will happen.
No, he doesn't touch you. He can see he's quite wary of you guys. He's watching you the entire time. You guys are a bit too far for him maybe to listen in, but if he's got good hearing, he might be able to hear you.
So as I'm waiting on my drink, I'm going to sit there and try and talk really low to these guys. Any ideas, fellas? And that's pretty much it.
I'm
I say
going to-
bazookas. Lots of
I'm,
bazookas.
Seems
Yeah,
like a little overkill.
I'm waiting on my contact to call me back.
Yeah, he rings up.
When we go back there, I can brick his persona if y'all
All
need
right,
to.
so
need me to.
so you're gonna pick up?
Hey, Chummer. So, have you found anything?
He says it's interesting. I found something, but it's not current files. Like these files are like old stuff. Like it's just peering down into the depths of old cases and stuff like that. But they just pretty much disappear. He says it looks like there's a cover up on these guys, if anything.
Cover up. Huh. Wow. Anything that we've worked on?
He says, "Nah, not really, man. This goes deep, and he's not willing to look any further, unless you want to do some convincing."
Does he tell this to Emerald?
He'll tell everyone else after he's done talking. So it's like, hey, no worries,
I get
man. I'll catch you later. Hopefully, we'll have a
See you
drink.
later. This will do you only one.
Bye.
Bye.
And,
Alright.
it turns to the rest of the party and tells everyone.
Okay, everybody, because I got to do something, I know they do, and what they can do in one load, but 4 loads,
No, guys, I don't know what happened, but apparently it's a cover-up for something.
They're not on the books, but they used to be, basically.
All right. If he tells me that, I like to walk outside and make a phone call to Rias.
Sure. You call up Rias and he says, "What do you need?"
Rias, thank you for picking up so quickly. You're always so good about that. I need to get some information, and I tell him the name of the company and the place and how there might be some redacted files, and see if he can access those for me.
Okay, so what information do you need? What are you asking for?
The suppressed files that were from the police station, or if there was some kind of cover-up that was taken out years ago. Something
And
specifically.
who's this group exactly?
What's that?
How about just tell him about the group?
Yes, I'll tell him about the group.
Yeah. He says, interesting. There's a bit of a price to get information on them.
I understand.
They've hired me to hide it. That's about all I'm getting you. He says, unless you have 100,000, you're not getting anything.
Rias, when I have $100,000, I hope we're on a better terms. But I thank you anyway for your services, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.
These guys do not want to be known about. That's what you get from that.
Yes. You see me come in, and I'm shaking my head, and I'm like, I think we might be in over our heads.
Direct.
I think we can, if we go in and knock that one off. I think y'all should be able to handle the rest of them, if that's how y'all want to handle it.
If I have enough information, am I able to check the matrix to see if I can find any information about that necklace that I saw?
If you want to make a matrix search check, which is a computer plus intuition check, go ahead. If you don't have either, it's an intuition -1. So if you don't have the computer skill, intuition -1. If you do,
all right. So it's intuition 4.
Sure. Oh yeah, I'll roll that. Sorry, I keep on forgetting. All right, you got 2 hits. So you're actually able to find out that this thing seems to be an Arabic relic. It's actually on the net. It's been pictured in museums about a couple years ago until it was bought by a private buyer.
And what museum was it from? And do they have any provenance about it?
Basically, this relic was from an old relic. It's Islamic. Somewhere in Iran, it was bought in a museum there.
Fascinating. Okay, thank you. I relate that information to the mage and see if it unearths any hidden information that he might not know. Like, this is an Islamic, and I show him my phone, which I was able to look at the information about it and show him pictures and say it's an old Islamic relic. Do you know anything about relics?
I can roll a magical theory check.
He would know what relic can do, but he may not know about this one specifically.
I got 3 hits to know about it.
Relics and ancient artifacts have been known to basically with foci to make magic items you have to bind with them. Relics and artifacts, you don't. They just work. They're worth so much frickin' money though.
That's worth a lot.
Guys, I think this mission just became about getting that necklace.
He looks at you. That's worth a lot of money.
I'm like, yeah, it's probably 10 times what each of us are getting paid.
Do you know what a foci is by any chance?
And you just see dollar bills in Emerald's eyes. Yep.
I disagree.
You know what it is.
You know what a foci is?
The focus of my
I don't need to. I don't need to. I was paid to do a job. I intend to do it.
I look at this dwarf like he's cross-eyed, and I think no wonder he's homeless.
Yeah, I'm looking at that necklace too, but I'm looking at it for an entirely different reason.
I'm like, you know someone who can fence this?
Yes, I do.
Oh
Both
shit.
is deep in thought.
I'm gonna look at the elf and Cal and kind of motion them closer.
I'm not there at all.
Oh, you're
I'm
not.
still-
Cal's at the
I'm-
dealership.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically, I'm exchanging money.
Yeah, by now we'd be at the dealership, I'd say.
I look at him and I'm like, yeah, my talus monger could fence that. He could fence that quite easily.
I wonder if I know anyone who would be able to do that.
But anyways, I'm motioning for the elf to come closer. It's dangerous running with these two. What do you think?
Which elf?
Pulse?
Yeah, because you're...
Not Marfane.
Ah, Paul. Okay, comes in closer, and what are you going to tell him?
Basically, it's dangerous to run with these two. What do you say we just take care of the job and get all the money?
We'll take care of the job, of course. That plan has changed. How do you want to do it? They can have their precious. I just want.
I say I cause a disturbance. You run in with your expertise, grab it, drag it on out, and we get the hell out of there. The only thing is, how the hell are we going to get it back?
His plan is a smash and grab.
Oh,
Are you saying this with your comms open?
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, guys, he
Yeah.
said I'm moving closer. Make perception checks. You two.
Oh. If you can roll one for me, my perception's
sure.
12, I guess, or 10?
It's 10 for hearing. This is a hearing one. You got 4 hits. You can easily hear them.
I look over here at Marfan, and I'm like, can you even believe... I'll just make the
Shit, I got
expression
4
of,
hits,
can you
too.
even believe these guys?
Yeah, you can hear them.
but you know, he's like very deep in thought, and he barely registers the fact that Grizzly Bear actually told him to betray him, the other two in group, but he is a bit lost in thought. You don't know why, but he appears lost in thought.
Yeah.
Like he's considering it.
Marfan just kind of looks over at, Emerald and smiles and seems like he says to no one in particular, I think you're absolutely right.
I look at Marfan, and it's like, you have drugs, don't you?
No, I don't do drugs.
I say, let's go get high.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, let's go get totally smashed before we do this job.
after a few seconds, he comes out from his daze, and he says like, everyone gets paid, no one gets left behind. We'll
I put
do
my hand on Pulse's shoulder, and I'm like, you smoke?
no. And
I say,
you can
come
see,
on, everybody's doing it.
you can see that he has been drinking water.
I know.
So he's like, no, I don't smoke.
I'm like, did anybody ever try to include you before? It's kind of a ritual that we do together.
No, I don't do rituals.
I look at you like I don't trust you now.
Rituals can be fun,
Yeah, man.
especially that one my father performed with that young woman.
I remember that one.
And he's like, you're creeping me out.
I say, you're kind of making me think you're a cop.
And with that, I'll have to roll What was that? Fast talk?
Con fast talk, yeah.
What are you trying to do? Just do it. If you're trying to hide a lie, roll a composure check.
Straight composure.
Do I do an opposed check?
You roll judge intentions, which is charisma
Oh.
plus intuition.
Okay.
Okay,
Your
where
character's
is
ridiculously
composure?
developed.
Yeah, I know.
Ah, wait. Ah, here it is. Composure. And I have 4 hits.
All right. So basically, you're trying to not kind of jump at the thing of like you're a cop, aren't you? You're trying to hold that
Yeah.
back.
Well,
right?
he's not a cop anymore, so to speak.
Yeah, but it would probably make him kind of, you know what I mean? Like go, well, I was a cop. Like, you know, like, yeah. It would make him fishy, at least in my opinion. If I was a cop and someone said, you a cop? I'm like, well, I was. Like, try to hold that, like, kind of look back. Sadly, you do see something as you're looking at him as all steely-eyed.
I take a step back. I walk over to Marfan, and I look at him and I'm like, holy shit, we've been infiltrated. I give him that kind of look, and I kind of position my body, and I put my hand in my jacket. I don't have a gun or anything.
As this is all happening, someone walks into the bar. It seems to be 2 knight errant. They're coming in just for a drink. They kind of say hello to the bartender, say how it's going, and they start talking. As you guys are all kind of standing there in the corner, you can see one of them starts watching you guys immediately.
I wave over to him and I say hi and I introduce myself.
Yeah.
What you doing around these parts?
Me? Oh, I'm visiting from Seattle, and I'm looking for a place to have like a little summer home. I like the light here, don't you?
It's alright here. It's a bit quiet, nonetheless.
Also will be sneaking around to the bathroom. So I'll
What do
have
you mean by What do you mean by back room?
I thought he said bathroom.
Bathroom.
Oh, he said back room.
No.
Yeah, bathroom. That's fine. That's fine. Sorry, he said back room. I was like, what back room?
No, bathroom.
Go ahead, man.
Go.
Yeah.
Roll
Rolling
in
stealth
my
check.
sneak. Okay.
Sneak.
Can urban apply as a specialty?
Yeah, it
or...
certainly can. Yeah, that'll
Okay.
apply. You guys are in an urban environment right now.
Okay. Wow, so many dice. Thanks, man. So
That's
it's
alright.
like.
That's what your character does, dude. Yeah, no, he so succeed. He doesn't notice you at all because he's just talking to Alex right now. You can definitely see that he seems suspicious looking at the other guys that you guys were sitting with. Like,
Yeah.
obviously something's a bit fishy, but you sneak off into the bathroom.
Yes. I'm trying to avoid them. So basically, sneaking to the bathroom.
Yep.
And
what are you guys going to do in the meantime?
I'm gonna call Cal and let him know that 2 of our hired gang, hired crew, will be. Unfortunately, they will be doing their own mission. Apparently, they are going after the mage's amulet.
I'm just going to break this up here, guys. They can grab the amulet while on the mission. Try not to split the party so much, because this mission will become impossible to do. I'm telling you right now, if you want to finish this mission, you guys are going to have to cooperate. They can get the amulet. That's fine. Maybe try to get
I'm just trying to do a little role play, not to break up a party.
Yeah. Because at this point, if you guys break up the party, this mission will be impossible to do. Next.
Yeah, all he would get from me, he'd say that, and I'd just hang out.
Yeah. Okay. So, you're talking to the cops right now. They're just asking you some shit, like just asking what you're doing here. Apart from that, they seem quite friendly. They definitely are giving your friends looks and that. They ask.
But Emerald has on
friends
like
of
this green like velvet jacket, this nice crisp white shirt, like a super winning smile, and he smells good. So.
Yeah.
But then again, there's this murder hobo.
Yeah, they're really looking at the murder hobo and kind of wondering why the fuck you would be hanging out with him, basically, because they saw you hanging out with him, like kind of sitting at the table with him or standing up and talking to him.
Oh, I thought I was at the bar having a drink and talking to Marthane.
I assumed that you guys were not going to be in front of the guy at the bar, the bartender, because then the bartender hears everything.
Oh!
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I had actually
Yeah.
RP'd it a different way in my mind. So,
Actually, would've
I
been-
had you guys in the corner
That's
of the
fine.
bar talking
Yeah,
there.
basically.
You guys went to the
You
bar
guys
to get a
could've-
drink and then went back. Because if you stayed at the bar and you were saying all that stuff, these non-errant will be coming in with guns.
No, I wasn't at the bar anyway.
No one's. That's a bad idea.
No,
If you guys-
because
I
I
don't know,
was
guys. That could be a really fun idea.
Because my character would have been looking at the exits, because that's his training.
I'd have been like, no, we're doing a play. We're making a play. It's not like a real thing.
Oh yeah, but that's what my character would have been doing. He's like watching the exits.
Yeah.
So
what are you guys doing?
basically, I'm gonna go around to everybody. Oh, I didn't see where Pulse went, but I'll go to the other two and say, can we please get on track? You can get the item. We can do the job. We can all get paid, and we can all live happily ever after.
So are you saying this not to Emerald or what?
Because Emerald's not there. He's with
Not
the cops.
the Emerald. He's
He's
with the
talking to
cops.
cops right now at the bar. So
I would be saying that to
Why would you
Marfan.
do that?
I would do
kinda
that to Marfan.
I'm
text
kind
them.
of sitting there. I'm gonna sit there. I'm sitting there and trying to avoid dropping mob control on these knight errants and making them strip down. Avoiding the urge. I'm not doing it.
I'll reach out my hand and shake his hand to see if he's having any of it. Give him an opportunity. There.
You're shaking my hand.
Yep.
Shit.
If you
8
don't
hits
want to
on
do it,
intoxication.
no, dude. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. You've made enough pranks today to be fine.
Okay, I'll avoid that one.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just waiting for Cal to get back. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. The cops want to know what the fuck is going on with the other guys. They're looking at them. There seems to be a situation where the cops are staring at them. You guys need to defuse this. They start to ask questions about your friends. Well, who are they? How come you're hanging out with them? That's what they say to you, Philip.
I say we're actually part of a theater troupe, and we're looking to find a little place here to put on a show. These guys, they all studied over in Cambridge and London, and they're trying to learn American accents. That's why one's dressed like this hobo. That's why one is dressed the way that he is. And, you know, I'm a producer, a productor, and I'm just trying to put on a good show of Shakespeare. They still watch Shakespeare now, don't they?
Oh, yeah, but it would be very rare, to say the least. Like, Shakespeare is so big it would still be done, but you know what I mean? Like, it would be even older in ancient that it is seen as now. Probably definitely modern interpretations would be a big one. But yeah.
Yeah. So, I just give them this whole spiel about how we're just this production company and we're
fast
moving
talk,
around.
man.
What's
Con
that?
fast talk. Con
Yeah.
fast talk. That is 21 dice, I think, for you in total with your social modifiers and things like that.
Yeah. Maybe I'll sell this. I don't know, guys.
I think you will, because I'm rolling a 21 dice now. 10 hits. Your social limit is 14 because of your ridiculous suit. And they just kind of, okay, yeah, that makes sense, even though it's total bullshit. Yeah, okay. Just lapping it up. They seem totally entranced, and they pretty much forget about the rest of you guys. They stop looking at you entirely, totally transfixed on Emerald's every last beating word.
Hell yeah. Damn, Emerald's so good at this shit.
He is. I kind of makes him to do that, so. Alright, so what would you guys like to do? You guys need to get out of here.
I'm like, I say, yeah, troop, let's get going.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
by this time I think he'll be...
I asked Marfan if he wants to take a ride with me in the Porsche.
Absolutely.
I'll call Pulse and let him know. We're heading out.
Alright,
Sure.
Pulse, by this time he is heading out of the toilet and goes up to Grizzly. Wanna ride the shotgun, in the back again?
Yeah. Sure. Definitely.
Alright.
Okay. So where are you guys going to go on from here?
I think we need to go ahead and do the job. Well, show up at the place and do the job. Wait on.
So I think Marfan and Emerald are doing drugs in the car, right?
What drugs?
Marfan will offer you a cigarette and take one for himself.
No, I was thinking about I think
Novacoke.
I think Emerald does coke.
Yeah, he does Novacoke, yeah. He gives him extra charisma.
Yeah.
Marfan will smoke. He doesn't actually do drugs, but he gives them out a lot.
Can't sell your own shit. I mean, can't smoke your own shit. That's it. So you're like this drug dealer mage. I like that.
No, he doesn't deal them. He gives them out for free.
Oh, okay.
For kicks, to watch people freak the fuck out as they have horrible hallucinogenic drugs.
Oh,
All
God.
right,
Pretty
so,
sadistic.
are you
Yeah,
going to
like,
do some
yeah.
lines of coke, Phil?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you get +1 reaction, +1 charisma, and +1 pain tolerance, and you feel amazing.
Hell yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm just gonna.
guys, Mike's character rocks up in his new car.
Yep, guns in the trunk because I would have picked that up on the way back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
what
no,
are you guys
I
going to be going to now?
If y'all
kick out,
want,
I'm
I'll
like-
start this thing off with a bang and try and save y'all some hassle in there. No telling what kind of rigs they got going on.
How about we find a place to infiltrate the house first, and then we can go from there.
Oh, by the way, where Cal took Marfan home the night before, Marfan has moved into his spare bedroom.
And Cal would have been like, "Sure." Open the closet. There's a suit in the closet because it's the one he got for free and he's worn once, and he's like, "I don't like it."
Is your guy like super rich?
He's got very, very high class.
Oh, geez.
Basically, this car isn't up to his standards, and he's like, it's a temp car. He'll be selling it when he can afford a Porsche or something more expensive.
Oh, his car's not as nice as mine.
Not yet, no. His racing bike's nice.
Sweet.
Okay.
Has he made it there yet?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
there.
We're all there.
He comes in as you guys are all leaving from the bar.
Oh, I look at the car and I give him like this winning smile. And I'm like, nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Yours is
Like
nicer though.
his car's a $30,000 car. Your car's probably around a $50,000 car. So, yeah.
I just look at you and I'm like, yours is nicer, but thanks.
You should trade.
Nah.
I say, yeah, I'm still working mine off though, so.
I just went and bought this straight off the lot, something cheap, fast, easy to get.
All right.
$30,000 cheap.
Cheap.
That's a couple missions.
Well, yeah, but to him, he's just like, it's a cheap car. Throw away.
Alright, so what are you guys going to do?
We should probably find a way to infiltrate the place, guys.
I say we should probably do this by night, right?
Yeah.
Nighttime, sure, yeah, no. But we need to deal with mages. I don't think it matters what time of day it is for a mage.
But maybe
Yeah.
they'll be sleeping and we can do it all stealth-like.
Oh yeah, of
I
course.
missed those guys. They lined up so perfectly and I just missed.
Although I don't really know anything about magic, so there's that.
And I know a thing or two about sneaking.
You're a sneaky little cop, huh?
Not 100% sure you can sneak past a spirit.
Not
You
a
can.
cop.
It's harder though, but you can.
And he's like, not a cop.
I'll. So we're gonna do this at night, guys. We're gonna come back at night. Take care of this tonight.
Yeah. You'll
Absolutely.
have to.
Okay.
We gotta get cracking.
Ain't nobody.
I'll lay down a freaking blanket for you. Stay with me until the night comes. I can't risk you.
Oh, really? Can I take a shower at your house?
Yeah, take a shower.
Thank you. Thank you.
Night's not too far away, guys. Only a couple hours, so yeah.
Yeah, but it will. My character would have been resting until the time comes for action. So
You won't be
mental
tired.
prep.
Sure, I'll try it.
Yeah. You rest.
Ah,
Basically, me too.
Are you guys?
After
Are
us.
you going to drive all the way home? Are you?
Yep.
As long as we can all arrive at the same time at night. Yeah.
How far is the Barrens?
maybe.
Barron's isn't actually that far. It's downtown in Bellevue that's a bit far.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to Barrens and just camp out at my house until approximately when I have to leave.
Sure, you guys aren't going to do any more planning, trying to do some more legwork, scouting work. You're just going to go
Actually, 1 second.
My guy would have.
I'm actually instead I'm going to go and drop myself off nearby the house and try to sneak around the house, get a view of the surrounding area and maybe any flaws in the building, like an entranceway, a cut in the fence or something like that.
You guys already know what the place looks like.
I
At
know,
least
I'm
from
looking-
where you were. What
I'm
exactly?
trying to look for a back way in.
You didn't see any from where you were before.
Yeah, but maybe if I take a walk around the property, I can find a way
Sure.
into.
Every second.
If you're going to be doing that, you're going to need some stealth and you're going to need some perception. Does anyone else would like to join him?
Not particularly. I want to go take my character wants to go take a shower.
Yeah, and my character would have landed in a shower, but that means him being there, you know.
Does Emerald have any kind of stealth abilities about him?
No. Pulse, you should go because this is what your character's all about, yeah? You might as well get your
Yeah.
character in on that shit.
Yeah, alright. So if it's like, hey, I'm going to scout out this place,
I got this.
Yeah,
We
no,
can do that
I'm
when we all
just-
get there.
I'm going right away because I want to get as much information on the surrounding. of
Okay,
the
save us a trip. So we go there before we go home
Yeah.
to Pulse's place.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you need to have a shower? I'm really going to be honest. This isn't integral to the mission.
Yeah.
Because
not,
it's
I don't-
fun. Because it's
Well,
fun.
if you really want to
smell
shower, how about you
marshmallow,
look
though.
around town
It
for
was,
a place?
we were going to the house.
Yeah.
We were going to the
Right.
house.
So, are we going to the house before or after we've scouted out the place? That's what I want to know.
There's no point to going to the house, quite literally.
Okay,
we're all
so
going to the house.
After the mission, everyone can go home.
Everybody's going
After we
to.
get paid.
okay, so we'll go to the building and scout out the.
Yeah, so you
I
guys head out
said-
to the property. Who's heading out
Yeah.
to the property?
I am
I have to go to.
Okay, sure.
my bike. So
I'm
You
going
guys
wherever.
can stay in town if you want. You
wherever
guys do not need to go there. There is no reason for Sam to go there unless he wants to scout as well.
Right now, like,
Okay. I'll roll my sneaking.
Yeah, because if you go
I got-
there, you have to roll sneaking.
For
I got 5 hits on my sneaking.
So, yeah,
I
six.
got 6.
6 hits on sneaking, so that's a physical, so it's still within my limit.
Sure. And what'd you get, Karen?
5 hits for sneaking, which is
All
my
right, so
limit.
you guys are able to sneak quite proficiently, going all around this
I don't know
massive
why I
property.
can't-
I want you guys to make perception checks as you do.
I'm aiming right at a guy, and it's just
Okay.
I got 6 hits.
Since this
Sure.
is a visual feat, the visualization applies, right?
Yes.
Alright. And
kinda gave
let's
up
see
on
how many
the
hits.
of the shit.
None.
Ooh, that's harsh.
Ever since
That is
I-
not a
And
glitch.
Keep getting worse.
I'm using
You know.
my edge to
You two,
reroll.
are you using edge to reroll? Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, and again, 11 dice. But that means that I've used my edge.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. 3 hits.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
got
sweet guys. So, you guys are sneaking around the place. You can definitely see that there are cameras on the large 4 corners of each of the properties, and in the middle of the large fences, maybe another camera. This thing seems to be like 100 by 200 by 100 meters. This property is fairly large, maybe even bigger. You're not too sure. But looking around the place, you guys are easily able to dodge the cameras. They seem to be on a 360 view on each of the corners of these property. Otherwise, looking through the reinforced fences and stuff, you can see people moving, fairly freely throughout the facility. Everyone wearing that same uniform, the black and white priest outfit type thing. Other than that, people just seem to be tending to the bar.
I can't buy
Some people move around with open weapons out, submachine guns, and pistols. Not exactly being mean to anyone in particular, but just running security, looking around, but you guys are easily able to dodge their view.
They should have figured this one out.
So you guys are able to get a head count of the facility. So you can see 100%. The head count is 14. So one of them is Balsatus. Another one is the guy with the sword. And then there are 11 just normal mooks. And then there's one guy that seems to be running the farms quite explicitly. Maybe a scientist of sorts or something like that. You see him the least. Looking around the place, they use 2 vehicles to drive up and down when it's too far to walk. Usually it isn't, but they do have a vehicle that they use. But when it starts to get dark, you see them all retreat into the main house. And you guys swear, even from where you are there, you hear the sound of chanting.
I can't buy.
Of which? Chanting?
Of chanting. Chanting, yeah.
Alright. I'm going to open a link with Marfane right away, and I'm like, they're chanting something. And I'm just going to let him have an open feed to the chanting.
It's really quiet. Only you guys can hear it.
Okay.
Actually, only person, you got 6 hits yet, Karen's. You're the only one that can hear it.
Okay, yeah. So I just, let's see what I can do. Because I did add stuff.
If you can hear it, can he type it down? And then
He
send
can
it in a
barely
text?
hear it. It's kind of like,
very-
you know that it sounds like chanting. That's where he can tell. If he was able to get into the facility, sure, but you're not sure.
Yeah, no, I just tell Morphine they're chanting something.
Like, he's just having a good day.
Is that ritual magic? Is that some type of magic that people do? Where they sit down and chant inside a big building to make it
They are
unaccessible?
probably doing some kind of ritual ceremony. I'm just going to give you that, Darthane. That's pretty average knowledge for a mage.
Probably doing some sort of ritual magic. It's could be anything.
Okay. Well, I guess when we get closer, when we actually initiate, we'll figure out what the fuck they're doing. Should make it fairly easy to locate where all the people are, though, if they're all busy chanting.
After the sun goes down, because this kind of happened just as it was going to dawn, and after the sun goes down, they all stop and they go back to their normal duties. There are less people obviously around because it's nighttime, but nonetheless.
Oh, and yeah, so, um, shall we shall everyone get here so we can get started? I'm opening up a comm with everybody this time,
Alright.
and
Anytime you want.
I'm assuming that we can fry the guy off the security cameras. Doesn't matter if they know we're here or not, because we're going to be loud once we get started. Well, I'd like to not be loud right now.
I think, can't we just put the security cameras on a loop so we just keep seeing the same thing over a repeated period of time, and then we can just infiltrate?
If we could do that, yeah, no, infiltration would probably be the easiest. I mean, I can get in there, most likely. Anyone else want to come with me?
My thoughts are, I fry them, they come out.
Do you know where the vault is?
Y'all go around back.
No.
Do you know where the vault is?
No, I'd have to go looking for it with anyone else who thinks they can walk in there with me.
Yeah.
You gotta find that first before we go in.
You guys don't know where it is, and I'm going to be honest, you're not going to find out unless you're going to hack into the place or check yourself inside by walking around.
Yeah, if someone wants to disguise themselves as a cultist member, I'm fairly sure that they won't check you too much if you're wearing their uniform and look in place.
Ooh, my disguise is not good.
Doesn't matter. We can all. You can just dress the part, look the part, and act the part.
Yeah, I could if I had the robes for it.
Fairly sure you can go buy something that looks similar very quickly.
There's a problem. As soon as they talk to you,
they don't recognize your voice. Yeah.
No, dude. There's like 12. There's 14 people here. They don't know each other.
Oh yeah. Don't recognize your face. Don't recognize your voice. Yeah.
Well, face not necessarily. Sure, from a distance it'll work, but as soon as they talk to you, the jig's up.
Yeah.
If y'all could get a hold of one outfit, I could be dressed as one and have my back turned.
No, guys, we have to
waste the time.
The thing is that everybody was in that room at that certain period of the day, and we just wait till they're in that room again, and then we kill them all at once.
Bing. Thank you. Someone picked it up. I'm going to give you an extra karma to use for that. You get an extra karma on your character sheet if you ever make a new character. Thank you. That was the point of that.
So
all right, so that's 10 karma.
We can wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
wait until they're all in the room again. Yeah.
If we can wait till they're all in one area,
We have free reign almost.
I know some
Except
spells
for one.
help us out.
Oh, the
sounds
area
awesome.
guys wants to get on this.
Yeah, no. If you want to do something, you can do that, and then we take care of the rest of them.
All right. So I guess I'll go and I'll get a hotel room for everybody except for the murder hobo, and then we'll just wait for that next time tomorrow to hit them.
Yep. So you guys are going to hire out a hotel room to wait?
Yes. How much does it cost?
The cost for absolutely everyone. What lifestyle do you have?
Low.
I think I have medium, but I was going to pay for my companions.
Yeah, sure. Oh no, sometimes depending on how high your lifestyle is, some things are automatically under the cost of the lifestyle. Like you buy it for free because you've already kind of paid for it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like your lifestyle is a part of your living money. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
basically, between a high and a medium, I think we've paid for it.
I think I'm somewhere in a medium. I'm not sure though.
Yeah. Cal has a high lifestyle. That comes under his lifestyle, in my opinion, because this is a shit apartment. He can easily pay for you guys.
Okay.
It pretty much be, like this is. Just
so basically, how it works, say you guys, when you go to a bar, I don't bother making you guys pay any money. Sam goes to a bar because he's got a stream lifestyle. He has to pay because he has no money. His money is only what he has on him. Lifestyles pay for little extra things that kind of come up because you would have paid for them anyway, kind of thing. No, it's just
As
spending.
long as you're not going ridiculous, yep.
It's like under a threshold of money.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
Cool.
sweet. So you guys are easily able to pay for an apartment for everyone. You wouldn't be able to get one room for everyone. Maybe 2 or 3 rooms. Probably 3 is probably the best you can get because
I
these
think,
are only. Go on.
The guys with the best cars should probably bunk together. That's all I'm saying.
So me and you, and then Marthane's in his own room, and then the murder hobo and the other
These
guy.
rooms are only single room motel. Well, not single room, 2-room motels, toilets, and then you've got kind of your double bed, TV, that kind of thing.
Sweet.
These aren't great.
Yeah, so basically, Pulse will be in one of the rooms with the bunk beds, crashing with the murder hobo.
Marthane
gonna be
gets
I love
the
how
wrong
everybody's
house.
turned me into a hobo.
My
Well,
fan's
you
by
are.
himself then, yeah.
Yeah, Marfan will gladly be by himself.
And then, of course, there's me. I just pull out, like, when we get into the hotel, I just pull out all my drugs, put them on the nightstand, and I'm like, look at you.
I say yes, let's do them.
I'm like, which one? Because there's 2.
All of them.
Yeah, I'll offer you a Nova Coke.
Awesome. That's my drug of choice.
That's my drug of choice, too.
Are you,
One
are
of them.
you double dipping, my friend?
It's been a couple hours. I mean, we have an entire night, right?
Coke actually lasts quite a long time. Oh,
Like
by the time
12
it's
hours.
worn off. But at the time that it's worn off, your willpower and charisma become 1 as you become irritable and shitty.
So yeah,
wow.
I'd probably offer him some just to pick him back up because I don't like him when he's like that.
Do you want to take it, Phil? You crash hard, you feel like crap, you're irritable.
I better get some sleep.
Good on you.
Good
To be
idea.
honest, your addiction rating would have gone up if you took it.
No. I better get some sleep. We got a job in the morning, we have a job tomorrow.
I'm going to hide them in like just like suit
Okay.
and then sleep.
Alright, so I'm guessing you guys are going to wait to come back around dusk, to attack them when they're doing the ritual?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, so who is going to go there? How are you guys approaching? You guys can certainly come from the back, but getting through the fence you will require either a blowtorch, some cutters, or something like that, because it's barbed wire at the top, so climbing over is going to be quite difficult. Otherwise,
Can we just take a blanket from the hotel room and put it over the barbed wire so we can climb over it?
yeah, sure, if you guys want to try to climb over. Sam, I can tell you right now, from the others, from what you could tell about the fence, it was remotely controlled. So if Sam can get on the inside with his hacking, he can easily open the fence for you guys.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Yeah, do that.
So you guys could literally come from the front if you wanted. If Sam blanks out the decker and then gets the sprite that is in there to open the fence for him, yeah, that should be fine.
Still have enough time to get in there and kill everybody. Yep.
So Sam, during the rest of the day, if you want to register a sprite, you certainly can.
Okay. Definitely.
So would you like to try to register and summon a sprite?
Yeah, I probably need another crack spot sprite to go in and
sure.
fuck with shit. So I need to compile it first.
Yep, what
Which would be
force?
12 dice. We're gonna go with 5 again. It seems safest. Dice roller. That's what I need. And that's 12 dice. That's 4 hits.
You get 2 net successes. This thing has 2 services. Would you like to register it?
Yes. And then I have to do drain on both of those, right?
Drain on the first one. So the drain of the first one is a DV rating of 4.
5 on compiling.
Yep. So wait.
Resist it.
Was that the drain? Compiling
Yeah, that
was
was
the
the-
first action you did.
Yeah, I did the.
So the drain
I did the
is
compiling.
a 5 hit?
Yep.
Sweet. That is not a compiling action, that's a drain action. That's different. So compiling was the first thing you did, which should have been resonance plus compiling, and then the next check you should have made is a willpower plus your resonance check. That's to resist the damage.
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
I got.
Yep, sweet.
That's
Awesome.
what I did.
Yep,
I did 5 hits.
Right, so, yep, you're fine. You don't. The damage was 4. You resist all damage. So
Okay.
now I would like you to roll a registering check, which is resonance plus registering, and then I get to roll double its level against you.
6 hits.
All right. Are you cashing it in? Would you like to use edge to reroll or what?
Six hits
I'll
sounds
just
good.
Sounds good to me, honestly.
All right, you get 2 next successes, so there's 2 more services on your sprite, so that's 4 services in total, and I want you to make a drain check against 8 drain.
A drain check against 8 drain.
Yeah. So you got 4,
10 hits.
2 hits or 10?
10.
10. Whoa, you take no drain. As you
Hell
fight
yeah.
back, shit yeah, rolling shitloads of hits, you're able to fight back the incredible pulse that this thing sent towards you as you're trying to slave it to your mind. But now it's all yours. You have a crack sprite with 4 on them. If you would like to, I'm guessing because the sheer amount of time that you have it away. Oh, you can keep the sprite there actually if you want because it doesn't get Overwatch anymore because you've registered it. So you can keep
Unless
it
it
there.
does something illegal. Yeah.
Yeah, which it's not. It's just watching you, hanging out with you. Not so much. It's not doing anything.
And I've got four actions that it has for me.
Yes.
I would like to go ahead and do a static veil on myself because I will be doing something illegal.
Do you want to do that now, or do you want to do that later?
I figured we were going now since everybody was doing their thing. If
Well,
not,
this is
then I
kind
can
of
wait until.
this is kind of during the day when you guys are waiting, because it takes 5 hours to register a Force 5 sprite.
I'll wait until we're about to.
Yeah. Sure. So how are you guys all arriving there? How are you guys all getting there?
I'm
Alright,
going to.
bitch, as always. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to drive my car and try to hide it somewhere local.
Cal, if that's cool, I'll just ride with you.
Oh,
in
of course.
the area,
Less
are
cars?
there any ravens?
Ravens, bird ravens, yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm just going to turn into a raven and fly there because they're already in the area, so one wouldn't be all that out of place.
What
What
spell
the
are
fuck?
using
You can
to
turn
do
into
that,
a
by the way?
bird?
Yep.
What
Are
spell?
you using critiform raven? Are you?
Critter form raven.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Sweet. That's fine.
That's 7 hits on the spell
All right.
and 5 hits on the drain.
All right. Just remember, you take -2 to all actions, and you get 7 extra attribute points to push around in your physical. Your mental stays the same. So basically, you can have super high agility and reaction. I don't actually have the stats for a raven, but I'm going to say you're probably going to get a fuckload of dice to stealth if need be. So I'm going to say the relevant checks is probably, I'd say 16 dice to stealth you probably have as a raven with the amount of hits you got.
But yeah, Philip, you can ride with me because less cars is better. Like, we don't want to risk them catching all of our cars, right?
Well, you guys can all come in the same car then.
Yeah. So I offer everyone a ride because it's four seats. Philip's in the front with me, and then everyone else in the back.
You offer everyone a ride. Marfan just kind of looks at you, turns into a raven, and flies away.
So where do you
And I
just
just
turn into a raven? Do you do this out in the open, or...? I'm kidding. I'm assuming you do it somewhere private.
Yeah, it would probably be outside where no one would see him except us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one can see me except them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys will drive off to the place, find an area to hide the car fairly easily. You can easily have the camera feed from the car because most cars in the future have cameras and stuff on them. So if anyone tries to steal your car, you know about it. That's easy enough.
I'm going to get my Ares Predator and mount it on me.
Sure.
And stay with the car until well, we're going to go in.
Sure.
I'm just about set up, folks. If y'all are ready, we're just
Yeah.
waiting on them, I guess.
Just tell us
So,
when
do
the
you guys
gates are-
want to stealth to near the fence? You guys got to walk there. You guys aren't that close. If you want to drive your car, so it's nowhere near. Like, I'm assuming you didn't park near the place, so you got to walk there first. If you
Yeah.
wait for him to hack where you guys are, you're probably about a K away, maybe a bit less. So, do you
Could
want
we
to get
hide?
into position or?
Yeah, could we hide near the gate? Like, is it just open near the gate or a bit of forest?
Yeah, I'd
There's
say
like a lot of
you'd
woods,
ha-
right?
Yeah, you'd hide near the gate. But you'd have to be across the road.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm gonna move up so that I'm hidden,
That's probably where I'd like to be.
and then yeah, we're gonna wait for the guy to
Mr.
open.
Techno, maybe you should be passed out in Cal's car.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Because
Okay, you want me
you're
there?
going to be doing hacking,
that'll
aren't
work.
you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. I'm gonna be in the Matrix without any tools, basically.
It's fine.
Alright, so you head off into the Matrix in Cal's car, Cal locks his car, and then you guys are going to go all hide across the road in the bushes and stuff, waiting for the get-go from the Decker.
Yeah,
I need
Alright,
and
to-
so I want you guys to roll your stealth checks. And of course, Mr. Raven, you can just be in a tree somewhere. They will think nothing of it. Oh, actually, I do want you to roll your stealth check so you can hide from the spirits.
That will
guys there?
be 8 hits on my stealth.
Yeah, sure. Hiding in between trees and twigs and things like that.
5 hits on my stealth.
Oh no, I don't know about that.
Oh, shitload of hits on fucking... Yeah, that's 6 hits. Sorry, I thought it was more than that.
Yeah, 6 hits.
So yeah, everyone's kind of
You probably see
Just
for
waiting on
the
Philip.
smoke, right?
Oh, sorry, Philip. I keep on forgetting that I have to roll for you.
It's okay.
Somebody doesn't look okay.
Where are you? Stealth.
Well, they really
Sneaking
like,
urban. Ooh, only 7 dice for you, Philip. You got 0 hits. Would you like to use edge to reroll?
Yes, I would.
Yeah. Okay.
I have 2 edge, so.
Yeah. All right. You got 3 hits in the second way round. Okay, that's better.
Yeah, by the way, my edge would have been replenished by now because I
Yeah.
have
When you
been
sleep,
resting,
your edge replenishes.
so it counts.
Is anyone jittery, like nervous? I'm just
Nope.
making an observation between everyone. No? Okay.
Sure.
In Emerald's mind, he thinks everyone's gonna get killed.
Okay.
Um,
So, go ahead, Sam. So, what would you like to do with your sprite and yourself?
Are they set up and ready for? Are they
Yep,
doing another
set up and
commune? Okay. I'll go ahead and I'm gonna have my sprite. After I attack this guy, I got to find him again, I guess first.
Yeah, make yourself a
Matrix.
matrix perception check.
4 hits.
You're easily able to find the Decker.
Yep. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do it in the order that I think it should be done. I'm gonna go ahead and attack this Decker with resonance spike.
So you're just going to spike him?
Yep.
Sure.
And that is willpower plus computer. Am I correct in that?
Incorrect. Resonance
No.
plus software.
Resonance plus software. Oh, yeah. So 6 plus
6.
6, so that's 12. 12 dice. 6 hits.
Wow, okay, with 6 hits you're able to smash into this thing. He's going to roll his willpower, his intuition plus his firewall. Okay. So basically, I want you now to make a drain check.
Yep.
Against how much
Six.
drain is?
Wouldn't that be 6? Yeah, that's 6. Cause
Yeah,
that's,
if it was 4/6, yeah.
that's 7 hits.
You take no drain as you start to peel away at his deck and such. At this point, I would like you, immediately after that, on his turn, he is going to make a matrix perception check to try to find out what the fuck just happened. I want you to roll a sleaze plus... Give me I want you to roll a sleaze plus logic test.
Sleaze plus logic. Sleaze is 2. Common logic 5, so 7 dice. Five hits.
Wow, okay, 5 hits on 7 dice. But what is your... Wait, let me just check the limit. There is no limit on that. So you are able to evade his searching for you. Go again.
I'm gonna tell my sprite to go to work trying to open that gate. And I'm gonna do that as a remote command.
So a remote command for sprites.
That's what I want him to do. So whatever I have to do, that's what I want him to do.
You didn't fire the hacker off, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. He's having to deal with me now.
Fair enough.
Yep, sure. Okay, so it's going to go open the gate. That's what you've told it to do?
Yep, open the gate for them to get through.
Alright, sweet. It's going to start opening the gate. Alright, on its turn, I'm just going to start trying to open the gate for you. Hacking.
And then I need to fry this guy, so I'd like to fry him again. If I can. If not, I have to wait. I'll wait.
Yeah, no, I'm just doing its turn at the moment, man. So he just rolls 10 dice for that. Alrighty, and the other guy rolls. Yep. Alright, so as soon as the crack sprite starts to try to get a mark on the decker, the sprite gets a mark on it immediately as the decker finds out where he is, and then the mark is on you as well because it's slave to you. I want you to roll Matrix Initiative. This sprite's got to roll Matrix Initiative as well. You roll
6 plus 1d6. I roll 1d6? Or
no, you do not. You should be rolling a lot more than that. Matrix
46.
Initiative, dude. Yeah.
2 plus 46, right?
Yes.
That's what it says here. Okay.
And it's not hits, it's the total number.
Yeah.
Alright, he got 22. He got...
I got 16 on mine.
Wow, you rolled badly. Oh, that's right. Your intuition is terrible. Yeah, that's another reason to have intuition. Alright, so the crack sprite is going to go first. The crack sprite is going to immediately use a suppression action, which makes it so IC cannot be launched inside of a host. That's what he does in his turn. So,
so he's down to what, 1? No, I've already used a remote. I've used
No. This is what the sprite's doing. Basically, I control the sprite, and the sprite does what I say it does. Unless you particularly, basically, it's using power to help the fight, so it does not count towards it. Well, it's not even fighting. It's just going to try to hack. It's just right now trying to stop the decker releasing IC. So the decker is simply going to try to data spike the sprite because that's all it sees. So decker is going to roll his data spike action, and then willpower plus firewall. So that is level times 2 plus 1. Alright, so the decker attempts to disrupt, sending malevolent code towards the sprite. The sprite seems completely unfazed. Now it's your turn.
Yep. Another resonance spike.
I'm going to say, why don't you just use a normal data spike action? You have cyber combat. It does more damage.
Do I have that?
Yeah, you do. You took cyber combat.
Okay, I'll do that then.
It's actually more effective because you get more damage from it. The upside of
Okay.
Resident
Yeah, I see what I see what you're saying. I got you.
Basically, you're already going loud now. He's got a mark on you, by the way, and that's bad.
Yeah, I know.
So he knows where you
I
are.
don't like that.
So I would like you to roll your. That's 10 dice, by the way. Sorry, 11 dice.
12 against
That is fine.
personas. And then it's also against personas, so that's 13 dice. Is that correct?
Yeah, 13 dice. Go ahead. Wait, your logic 5 or 6? No, your logic's 5. Sorry, that's 10. So 12. Yeah, you're right. 12. And your hot simming, so you get an extra 2 as well. So that's 14 in total. $14 dice.
Yeah, I got 4 hits.
All right, with 4 hits, is able to push back the attack as you attempt to rip it to pieces. Crackspite's turn. Crackspite is just going to simply try to hack into the thing again. He is able to get a mark on the guy, and thus giving you a mark as well, by the way, which is going to help you get more damage. So that's what the
Awesome.
Crackspite does. It's his turn. On his turn, he now sees you because you attacked him, even though he saw you anyway. He is now going to attempt to blast you. I would like you to roll a willpower plus intuition check. Wait, sorry, firewall plus intuition. So yeah, willpower plus intuition check.
Willpower plus intuition? I thought it was resist fading was willpower was plus
This is not fading. This is not fading.
Okay.
Intuition plus firewall. Your firewall was your willpower, so that'd be 9 dice.
So 7, 8, 9. Yep. Two hits.
All right. The Decker starts to attempt to blast you to pieces. He gets 1 net success, plus 2 extra damage. His attack rating is 4. So I would like you to roll a device rating, which is your 6, plus your firewall, which is 7. So it's 13 dice. You're resisting 6 stun damage.
I got 6 hits.
All right. So you resist all of the damage. It's now your turn.
I need to try one more time, and then I probably need to check my score or reboot, and just let the sprite do its thing. So I'll do my 5 dice for checking. And I got 3 hits.
So you're gonna be checking your Overwatch score?
Yep.
Sure. So that's your turn. You're able to find out that your Overwatch score is 27.
And that was beforehand. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That is your turn.
Yep.
Sprite's turn. On the Sprite's turn, he's going to continue. He can now spoof action. He's 1 hit. He's got 1 hit. Wait, let me just double check something. Sorry, guys. Hacking is pretty intense in this game. Spoof command. Yep, you can totally do this. So, the Sprite is now going to attempt to open the gate, and the gate opens. You guys sitting in the bushes see the gate open for you. At this time, you guys saw everyone start to go inside of the house, and then you can, well, where you are, you can't really hear the chanting, but as soon as the gate opens, I'm guessing you guys move in.
Yeah, gonna advance.
Yeah, it's
I'm
definitely
gonna
going to advance.
Try to stay
And
out
I'm
of
looking at the
line of
mage,
sight of the
like,
cameras.
you can start that
He's
area
a
of
maybe.
effect spell on those mages anytime.
I'm actually going to be at the back, trying to sit in a tree where I can see inside the window at the people in the room
You cannot
chanting.
see anything. There is no one near the windows.
I'm going to fly up to the window then.
All right, so that's what you're doing during the combat turn. Okay, so you guys start moving up towards the gate. All right, so back to the combat in the Matrix.
Yep.
So it was now yours. So now it is the Decker's turn. On the Decker's turn, he's going to try to spike you again. Roll your intuition plus your firewall check.
You said 9.
Yeah, 9, yeah.
3 hits.
Okay, with 3 hits, he hits you again. I want you this time. Make your check. Device rating plus firewall.
We said that was 13.
Yep.
5 hits.
Okay, with 5 hits, I want you to take 3 points of stun damage as he blasts at your persona, trying to rip you apart. It's now your
Okay.
turn. What would you like to do?
I think I would like to blast him one more time, and if I can, just go and reboot after that.
It takes
Is
an
it
action
one or
to
the other?
reboot.
Damn,
One or the other, my
you're right.
friend.
I'll go ahead and blast him with -1 dice with cyber combat, which is 14 dice. I've got a mark on him, which whatever that does, I don't know what that. I'm not sure what it does for.
More
That's for
damage.
damage.
It gives you 2 extra damage.
Okay.
Not 2 extra dice, by the way. It's when you hit him, basically.
Yeah. So I'm still rolling at 14 -1 would be 13.
Yep.
4 hits.
You hit massively. His guard's down after he gets a successful hit at you. Him winding up to attempt to bounce off your malevolent code as you send streams towards him. You're able to get a massive hit on him. What is your attack? So your attack is your charisma. If I remember correctly, that's 5. So 5 plus a hit, 7 plus the net hit, so that's 9. So he's going to roll his reduction check. Okay, his deck gets horribly wrecked. He's not down. Okay, so your sprite is back asking for orders. It is done. It has opened the gate.
I'm going to tell it to actually, I'm going to decompile it and then leave. Leave the matrix, reboot.
So you're going to use the service to make it disappear?
Yeah.
Yeah, because decompiling is something completely different. Alright,
Yeah.
so on your turn, you're going to leave. Okay, sweet. So you're out of the host. Well, you weren't never in a host. That's why it was so easy to leave.
Yeah.
And you get out, and you reboot. Okay, so you guys streaming into the area. Just so you know, the decker never actually went down. Just so you know. He took a hit. He never went down.
Yep. That's fine.
Okay.
He's
So,
gonna have to deal with that now.
you guys
I did what I
streaming
wanted
into
to
the
do.
area. Darthane flying up to the window, checking the windows, you see that there is no one there. You guys, as you stream into the area, you hear alarms start to go off.
Well, we tried. It was a good attempt. We should probably get out of here.
Grab it and go. Grab it and go. You can do this.
What are you guys going to do?
Do you know where the vault is? Do you know where the vault is?
No, we have to actually physically find it. Let's
All right,
continue with
we
the
don't
plan.
know where the vault is, but the alarms are already going off. This does not
Yes,
bode
but-
well for us.
But they don't know where we are, so let's hide inside the facility and
You got
quarantine.
time.
We've got time to hide.
Alright.
I-
do.
I don't agree with this, but I'll go along with it.
Sure. Also, Karens, what makes you think they don't know where you are?
Nothing. I
Okay,
assume
cool.
that
Just wondering.
I assume that the hacker took down the cameras because that's what hackers do. So
Okay.
it's purely based on the assumption that the hacker did his job.
Okay, sweet. So, where are you guys going to go? Right now, in front of you, you see to your right there is the barn, and then forward, the barn is closer, and then forward there is the main complex, the massive 3-story manor.
I'm going to
The
make my way.
biodome is the furthest away, but it's pretty much out of your reach at this point.
I'm going to make my way to the barn.
All right, you guys are all going to make your way to the barn.
Yep.
I'm guessing you guys are all packing your assault rifles and all that kind of shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pistols
Alright.
and knives. Pistols and knives.
I'm
You just let me
flying
know when
around
I can
looking
get back
for
in.
people.
Go on, Darthane.
I'm flying around looking for people.
Looking around, you see that there's a basement entrance. That has to be where they are.
Okay, I'm going to fly down, whiz past Cal's head, and fly off towards the basement entrance.
All right, you guys see a crow, or raven, sorry, fly down and towards the basement. A basement
Mhm.
door that you see by the side of the house
How-
as you guys are running
How
towards
far
the
is
barn.
it compared
It's
to
further
the
away
barn?
than the barn. Much further. It's near the house.
I'm gonna try to make my way to the basement then instead of the barn, because
Yeah, I'm following Cal.
Alright. So as you guys are running there, you're probably about 50 meters away. Then at this point, right, you're right there, Darthane, because you fly quite quickly. Someone opened the basement doors and steps out. It seems to be a random mook. You can see they're kind of looking around inquisitively. He is armed with a pistol, and he kind of walks out, and behind him are some more cult members.
Boom, 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 boom.
I can see them all.
Yes, you see two.
Okay, I'm going to drop mob control on them.
Alrighty.
Shit, 10 hits on the control.
Alright, what is your force, my friend? Please denote your force before you roll.
Okay, it would have been a low 4. It's like 3 or 4.
Well, usually you cast a 4-6. If you don't denote your force, it's always at 6. That's how I roll it.
Okay, 4-6.
So it is 4-6.
And 5 hits on the drain. Shit.
Alrighty, so I'm not sure on the drain rating of the spell. You have it, so you can do that yourself. You are able to take control of these two individuals sitting on top of probably some kind of, like on the side of the house as a raven. You stare at these two people, and they immediately seize and under your control.
Okay, I'm going to tell them those 3 people that I can see.
Yep.
Or you said 2, right? 2 of the
You have
cultists
2
and the guy with the gun.
No, there are 2 cultists. One has a gun.
Okay, I'm going to tell the 2 people that I got control of to walk back into the room and start killing everyone they can.
Alrighty. As soon as they walk into the room with the guns out, you hear a quick bang bang. Okay, you guys running towards the the basement door, sprint in there. You guys are able to get there now. What would you like to do?
Do I have a smoke grenade?
I don't think you do.
I'm gonna launch a frag grenade into the basement.
Yeah, good job.
Thunk.
Firing off a frag grenade blindly into the bottom of the basement seems to be highly effective, as you hear the sounds of like wood splitting and exploding. As it seems, was that frag or a HE? Frag?
Let me double check. I have both. I think
Which
I'm
did you
going to use
fire?
a frag though.
Yep, sure. You
Yeah,
fire
I'm
off a
using-
frag. You still hear the sounds of just some. Like, let me roll the damage actually. Some structure resistance from the wood. Yeah, no, wood gives. Basically, by the sounds of it, some brackets. This man looks fairly old, is the thing. And as you fire off into there, it actually sounds like you cause a bit of a cave in.
Okay,
Oh,
and then
sweet.
I just like hold my arm up as if nobody go in yet, and then I'm going to fire in a flashbang.
Firing off into the flashbang, you kind of wait, and before you fire, you see that it's a cave in. You'll be firing at.
I'd be firing into basically the
Rubble.
edge.
Yeah, basically the dust gives, and you see rubble, wood, and things like that. You must have
Yeah.
caved in the top of the roof and some beams right at the door. You did hear the sound of people screaming, though. Yeah, like I said, this place looks old.
Yeah, I just.
All right,
kinda
so
go,
we. I look at you and I say, "Where's the vault?"
So, looking down under there, though, you actually see the 2 people that Darthane had controlled, and they have 2 bullet wounds in their heads, straight between the eyes.
How many other
They're
body
kind of
members
laying
are?
there just out of the rubble. The ones that Darthane had sent in there to kill them.
How many more people are in there?
You don't know.
I just caused
I
a
don't see
minor.
any hands or feet in the rubble.
No, you only see the people that were right at the door, just where the thing collapsed.
Oh shit!
I'm going to do a perception check. Sorry, I'm going to do a perception check to see the nearby area if someone else is alerted to our presence.
Make a this is not going to count for visual because you can't see anything. Just normal
Yeah.
perception is fine.
Yeah. Just 2 hits.
Alright, with 2 hits, you hear the sounds of people moving around on the inside. But apart from that, nothing else.
Inside the rubble, right? Not inside of the 3-story building.
Inside the 3-story building.
Oh shit. He says this out loud. Not all of them were inside the rubble.
Yeah, I
got-
kind of gathered that by the lack of bodies.
Those ugly ass.
You guys only collapsed the entrance. There could have easily been people to leave from the inside of the house. That's quite within the realms of possibility. Unless the basement was tiny, which you don't know what size it was though.
Yeah, they definitely know that we're here. So where are we going?
That was already quite known.
But let's I say we sneak into the building and pick them off one by one as they come at us.
I just say we keep shooting grenades at the foundation and take down the building. Is it made of wood?
The actual the building itself seems to be made of quite sturdy wood. You would need a
Yeah.
lot of probably high explosive grenades if you wanted to do any decent amount of damage. Or
I say
some
use
actual
the grenades.
Okay,
But-
well,
Wait,
does anyone
wait,
know where structural points of the building are?
wait. We cannot destroy the building because otherwise we cannot get the package out.
Sure we
It
can.
might destroy it in the process.
I look
We
at
are.
Cal and I say blow it.
Can I see anything aside from the blocked off area that I could lob a grenade to?
Is there a gas tank outside the building? How
Basically,
they
if you
keep the
guys
place?
want to blow the building, you're going to be shooting grenades into the side of the building. That's the only plan you guys have. If you guys get the grenades and then kind of tie them to the side and then set them off, if you guys have frail, like handheld grenades, that'll be a lot more effective than just firing a grenade to the side. Because you can get more precision explosives. But that will require an explosives check, and I'm not sure anyone has any.
I'm going to land and form back. Because I can't speak in my Raven form. So.
No, you can't. I don't think. No, you know.
Guys, the alarm's still going off, right?
I only have demolitions. Does that count?
Demolitions is exactly what you need. If you guys grab some high explosive, even the mini grenades, you can easily make something to blow the entire building up.
Yeah, I have demolitions, but it's only 2 dice.
Yeah, it's 2 plus another
So
thing.
you know, okay. So you don't actually have demolitions. You have your logic score. So if you look at rating, if that's 0, that means you don't have demolitions. The pool is just saying how much you have if you use that check. You basically are guessing. 2 dice is guessing. You're like, yeah, this will work. You don't have demolitions.
Oh, hand.
Any check.
Okay,
It's
we
just
can't collapse the building.
Of
If
course
we're going to
not.
fire grenades in, we fire grenades through windows on the ground floor.
Of course. I just wanted to block this.
Well, let's run in and do it.
Y'all gotta get in and get out. Hopefully I'm
Alright.
up by now.
Let's
For
go.
all the arguing and disputing, you guys have barely realized that the home itself is... The sounds aren't even coming from it anymore. You guys head on inside all tactically looking around the house and there's no one there. I want you guys to make perception checks as you're walking around the house.
Can you roll perception for me?
Yeah, sure. Not visual, guys. This is going to be using all your senses.
So I guess I just use
5
2.
hits.
Yeah, 10 dice. 5 hits, sure.
Yeah, 1.
9 dice.
Actually, 3, because there were 5. Right, so 3 hit.
3 hits, 0 fails.
Sure. Alright. So walking around the house, you guys... Anyone with 3 and above, notice that there is basically when you guys were walking over the rug in the central area, you kind of hear a creak as you're walking over it, and you rip up the rug, and there's a trapdoor there.
To a bunker downstairs? Or like we're about to
You don't
explode
know.
the trap?
You haven't opened the trapdoor yet.
I move far away, and I ask the mage if he can I don't know if he has a spell to lift that door. Can you do the voodoo magic on the door to lift it? I guess not. You're not that kind of mage.
Okay, if someone wants to lift it, I can lob another grenade down there if we need.
Yeah, I'll stand to the side. I'll pull it up. Maybe, no. Is there anything I can connect to the door to lift it with, like a fishing rod or?
What is it made out of first? Is it wood or
wood? And the latch, there is indeed a latch.
There isn't a latch.
Ooh. Pulse, can you get that open? I'm hoping I know something. If I'm not awake, tell me now.
You were never asleep. I don't know why you were asleep. You were never asleep.
Okay.
you do a system restart? It's like that.
I'm going to walk over behind the trapdoor and lift it.
Yeah, I'll
Who is near the trapdoor?
I'd be standing away.
How far away?
I'm going to...
In another room away? In the same room
No,
away?
same room, just close enough so I can have a sight on it. So 15 feet, if I can.
Okay. You guys open the trapdoor and nothing happens.
Okay, throw the grenade in.
I just looked at the party like, grenade, yes?
Do we really want to cause another
No.
cave-in?
Just go get it. Go down.
I'm going to turn invisible.
Sure.
Yep.
Why didn't you turn invisible before and sneak around this place and find the vault?
Astral signature.
4 hits on invisibility, 5 hits on drain.
Alright.
And then I'm going to start to walk down the stairs, being very careful not to hit any tripwires.
As you are moving down the stairs, all of a sudden in the same room as you, a fiery form starts to materialize. Roll initiative.
Can you roll initiative for me?
Yeah, sure. It was 11 plus 1d6, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1d6? Ouch. I'm just
Well,
going to
that's
hit
not
my...
initiative. He's a face, dude. He's not a combat character. Jesus.
Fair enough. I'm going to hit my auto-injector as we're in combat now.
My initiative is 10.
Going to go ahead and look around in the matrix again for that same decker.
And yeah, just roll your initiative, man.
Just roll it.
Yeah, roll your initiative.
Yeah, 24.
Alright, Philip, you got a maximum initiative, which is 17.
31.
24. Sorry. Al got 31. 24.
I lose a dice because of one stun, right? On my.
But you see me start twitching.
No, you get a minus to the check equal to your stun die minus. Don't get a minus die.
Okay.
Darthane got 10, didn't he? I mean, Mathane, whatever his name is. Mathane. Should make his name different, because it's just too close to Darthane.
That's the point.
Yeah, I know it's a point, but it's just hard, because I just say Darthane over and over again, because it's more or less the same character in my eyes. 10, Darthane, or Marfan?
Marfan.
Marfan, sorry. Fan. Okay.
Think of it this way, Marfan syndrome. He's based off of an actual disease.
I've never heard of that disease.
Okay, so it is now Cal's turn.
Well, I'm 15 feet away from the door. Do I see anything?
You see a fucking massive fiery spirit appear near the door.
Okay.
I just said that massive fiery death spirit. What do you do?
I shoot that bitch in the dick hole.
Yeah, shoot the fucking spirit.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna go full auto on it. Just
Yeah, sure. So it's going to get an egg 9 to dice. I don't know where you're getting an egg, but an egg's something. Most likely.
No, with the gyro mount and all the other features, it's like -1. I
Cool,
believe.
so you do take a -1 then. Alright, so it got 1 hit. Roll your to hit.
So that's 9 hits.
And what is the
Physical.
accuracy limit of your gun?
Yeah, physical limit of the gun will be weapons.
Also, how many dice are you rolling for your to hit?
15 -1.
Just wondering.
Physical 7. So 7 hits is tops.
Okay, thank you. Alright, with 7 hits, and are you doing, what's your damage value of your gun and the AP minus?
It's APDS rounds, so
What is the AP of your gun and the damage?
-6, damage 11p.
Thank you. Okay, so you blast into this spirit. He's going to roll his body check. You do substantial damage, even to the powerful spirit armor. Your bullets are able to rip through the magma-like covering. Basically, this thing looks like a holy warrior. You know, it has a sword in hand, that kind of thing. It's got like breastplate, but it's made of fire. But you're able to rip through it and deal substantial amounts of damage. All right, Pulse, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm taking my gun out. It's a Colt America L 36. So I'm not sure if the special. I'm not sure what specialty would apply on this one.
Yeah. So, do you have a specialization? Most likely, it'll apply to that gun. So yes, it will. 7 automatics, and
Yeah.
it is smart links to +1, so you'll have 18 dice to this.
Yeah, so it's 18 rolling. So I've got 1, 2. Oh God, just 3.
Wow. Okay then. Would you like to edge to reroll or?
It's not more than half of the one, so I'm good with 3. So that
Okay,
would
it
be
easily dodges out of the way harmlessly.
next.
Alrighty, so the spirit turns to you, focusing all of its might. A powerful blast of energy attempts to hit you. It's still going to be getting a -3 because of wound modifiers, but I would like you to roll a dodge check. Intuition plus reaction.
Who?
Cal.
Oh. I just want to let you know, unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave in about 5 minutes.
That's fine. I need to wrap this up as well.
Okay.
Cal?
I think Cal's down.
Alright, I'm rolling Cal's check. I don't know what his dice are exactly, but I'm going to assume it's probably around 12. Alright, I rolled 12. He got 2 hits. I think he may actually be lower than that. So he gets hit. He is going to be taking 12 damage, AP -6. I'm just going to say his armor's probably around 20. He gets 5 hits. So he's taking 7 points of physical damage. Be right back, guys.
Philip, you can actually Google Marfan syndrome, Marfan.
Oh God.
What is it a disease of?
It's a genetic defect, actually.
Is it
Yeah,
the kind that gives you a
Alright,
tail?
sorry, guys.
No.
Okay, so he takes 7 points of damage. 7 as he gets blasted by fire. And now it's Philip's turn.
Yeah, I shoot it in the dick hole.
Shoot it in the dick hole, roll to hit. You get 14 dice. I'll roll it for you, I'm sorry. Pulling out his Ares Predator and fires. Oh my god. That's 7 hits. It's going to roll its dodge check. It fails, and you're able to shoot it in the dick hole. You blast at its crutch as the thing screams as the fiery spirit disappears into the void.
So I think I'm gonna leave right there on the high note.
All right, I'll just play your character for now, okay?
All right, thanks, man. Had a good game, guys. Take care.
Yeah, you too. See you.
Okay. So, now Darthane, invisible, and you're kind of sitting there, I'm sorry, my fan, going down the ladder, invisible, and this spirit comes out of nowhere, and then 2-3 people just start firing into it, and it just evaporates almost immediately, probably scaring you quite significantly.
Shit.
No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. and then you remember the 2 other air spirits and go, well, that's going to be fun later.
Yeah. I'm just going to continue down the ladder.
Yeah. So, continuing down the ladder, nothing seems to happen. I'm guessing everyone follows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone following down the ladder, you guys are led into a tunnel network that is underneath the base. Moving through and around the tunnel network, you guys can see it's fairly simple. And if you want, you can easily orienteer yourselves to be able to get underneath any of the other buildings.
Yeah, when everyone gets down, I do kind of look at him. Remember, we may have 2 more air spirits in the vicinity.
All right, Mike. Did you? Would you just? Oh, well, either way, your character took 7 points of fire damage as the spirit hit you with a powerful firebolt.
Ouch.
I'm not sure what your dodge was, but I rolled 12 dice, and for your armor -6, I rolled 20. I think it was higher than your actual. So.
Well, my armor would have been.
-6, by the way, it would have been. So I think I meant higher than it was, just in case. I think what it would have
Yeah,
been.
you were slightly over it with -6.
Cool.
I'd probably be at 17.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and reach out and touch Cal on the shoulder. And resist the urge to make him intoxicated. I'm going to heal him.
Yeah.
How much?
All right. So Sam, at this point, I'm going to give you a few rounds to do some Matrix stuff.
Yeah. I just want to create a fault sprite.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So that's probably going to take up most of those rounds.
No,
it's
it's 1 round. It's 1 round.
Yeah.
What force? Don't worry about it, man.
We'll go 6. Just because I'm living dangerously.
Yeah, got 1 hit. So.
I got 3 hits. And I lose 1 because of my stun. Right?
Okay, cool. Yeah, you -1. Yep, so you heal him 4, he had taken 7, so he's got 3 left.
Oh, you were doing the heal. I'm sorry. I was confused.
Alrighty, sorry, what was that?
I was compiling a sprite. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think you got
compiling,
confused.
you got
with
1. He got 1 hit, and what'd you get?
I got 3 hits, so I got 2 hits.
Alright, so you get two net successes. So, you got 3 hits, yeah, so 2 net successes. What would you like to do with the sprite?
The fault sprite?
Kill the deck.
We're going to go back to blasting the fuck out of this guy. I'm going to tell him to blast him with me.
So you want to come with me, or you can just let it do its thing?
I'm just going to let it do its thing.
Alright, so you didn't even need to be in the Matrix. You can kind of do this.
Yeah.
It goes and does its thing. It's not going to come back.
Yeah.
You can watch if you want. You can just watch. I can tell you right now, I'm just going to take the average to speed this up.
Yep.
The sprite's more powerful than him. It rolls like 14 dice. He rolls like 10. So the fault sprite's easily able to crash the Decker, as the Decker's deck was already kind of broken anyway. He rips the Decker apart and strips him from the Matrix, and then it disappears.
And then I will reboot again, and when I come back in, I want to give them access to the cameras, let them know
There's
where the
one
vault
problem.
is.
The Decker was hosting everything. Everything was slave to the Decker. It was a bare bones system. There's no cameras, nothing. Nothing works anymore. So
Okay, then I'll
if
just
they're
tell them
inside
that.
of somewhere that needs it to be electronically opened, it's not going to open until the Decker boots his ship back up.
Okay.
So
I'll
wherever
let
they
him
are
know
right
what
now, they're locked in if they're electronically. This is both you guys and the enemy.
Can I roll a navigation check?
Yeah, sure. Roll a navigation check to be able to work which way is where, and where would you guys like to head to? Underneath the barn, or underneath? Or you can roll a tracking check. Sorry, if you want to try to find out where they are, you can roll a tracking check.
Yeah, so 1 hit on navigation, and let's see, tracking. That would be survival, right?
It would be tracking.
Where is... never mind, I found the skill. So, again. Ooh.
Oh, you can roll much for tracking. I thought that character had tracking.
Yeah, I did. Because it's
Yeah,
like
he doesn't
4
have
dice.
tracking. Rating 0. That's weird. Okay. My friend, oh yeah, I never made this character, by the way, it was my friend. So you actually glitch. Actually, I'm just going to give this to you because it's easy enough. You guys, it's pretty simple. You get a bit confused, but everyone else kind of guides you. Checking the ground, you actually see that there's some dust. Obviously from the explosion that was caused, you can actually see some bleeding as well, heading in a direction. Your navigation, though, says that, oh, they're probably in the barn, but then you realize that actually it's in the other direction. They're near the farm, the bio farm, underneath. Heading through the hallways, you finally get to a door that seems to be basically like a mechanical door that seems completely sealed. And as you guys get to the door, you can actually see some people right now trying to open it up. Panicking. They seem to be in some kind of like a room that you would use. What's the word for it again? Like a cleaning room. You know, before you enter areas that are meant to be clean, you go into like a cleaning room. I've lost the word. You know what I mean?
Clean room.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Basically, they get sprayed with stuff, and they're in there right now. Obviously, there seems to be some kind of like a research lab of some kind.
A decomp room.
Yeah, that's
Or
yeah.
an empty chamber or something like that.
Yeah, so there's
Whatever.
about 7 people in one of those chambers right now. And right now they see you guys, and you can see some people in the room kind of pull some guns on you guys, but there's some thick bulletproof glass in the way.
But I can see them, right?
Oh, you can see them.
So I'm going to stretch out my hand, and I'm going to cause a fireball right in the middle of the room to just explode outwards.
Fireballs is physical, so it follows the rules of the physical realm. You'll hit the door and fry yourself if you do that.
Okay, then I'm a lightning ball. I can cause that to form right in the middle of the room. Right?
No. All physical spells follow the rules of nature, so you want to use Mana Ball, or you can use Mind Control.
Well, it looks like I'm using my mob control.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and make this a 4/6.
Sure.
That should hit them all. So that's 7 hits on this spell.
Yeah, it's
5 hits on the drain.
You might take 1 stun. They completely fail.
1 stun damage.
Do they? What do you want them to do? Murder each other? Murder themselves?
Tell them all to kill each other.
They start to kill each other. As you watch Marfin point his hand on the inside, they all start
I'm still
to kill
invisible.
Oh, yeah, true. They just all start to kill each other. Yeah. Remember, you're taking a -2 from being invisible, man. All right.
Yeah, I know.
So, what would you guys like to do now? You have a locked door in front of you.
I've got 9 dice on locksmith. Can I open it?
You could find a hardware panel nearby near the maglock, open it up, and you can actually, you can crack it if you want. I think you actually have a lockpick tool as well, which will help with this. Let me double check for you. Auto picker. I think your character has an auto picker. No, you don't. You don't have an auto picker. All right. You have a crowbar. I mean, you guys could just use the crowbar to jank the door open if someone's strong.
Yeah, I have a crowbar. So.
Yep, you've got 5 strength, so you're actually quite strong. You could try to open it up just with a crowbar.
I'll open it up just with a crowbar.
So what crowbar does is it doubles your strength rating for opening doors. So you get to roll 10 dice instead of 5.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
Okay. With 4 hits, you're able to easily rip the door open, and then through this little decomp chamber on the other side, there's another door as well.
I repeat the action on the other door.
Yep, sure. Roll it again.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're able
4
to
hits.
rip the door open as well.
Now what?
Peering in. Okay, so you rip the door open. This one actually didn't have glass; it just had a shutter. You open the door, and as you do, you guys see basically a large group of people. A small group of people. 5 guys with guns trained at the door.
I'm immediately going to drop my
Really sorry about that.
my invisibility, stretch my hand out, and now I'm going to cast Fireball.
All right, roll to hit.
6 hits on the spell, 4 hits on the drain, and that would have been a 4-6. So.
Sure. Well, they're going to roll their dodge checks. Roll their armor checks and AP -6. Alright, so you fire off a fireball directly into the center of them. It hits them horribly as because they're just you wearing like cloth clothes, maybe with like an armor vest underneath, they instantly catch on fire, rolling around in searing pain as they eventually all drop to the ground dead. Alright, so inside this room it seems to be some kind of small cargo hold room kind of thing. It's got a whole bunch of objects and stuff, and you can see the actual vault box there, sitting there in the center.
We'll look around at the bodies. Do I see the little hobgoblin with the...
No, not at all.
Well, at least did we see the package that we were supposed to get?
You see the safe, and the safe is actually open.
Okay, so what's in the safe?
You open it up, and there is the amulet that the hobgoblin gave to the other hobgoblin. So this is Monroe's amulet that he gave to Balsantris. And Balsantris says you can have it for now, but we'll be talking later. It's a little note written next to it on paper.
Okay. Pulse will be giving it to Marfane.
I'll take the note and the amulet.
This is another amulet entirely, sorry. But
Okay.
it is very similar to the one that you saw on the other guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I am going to look around at all the people gathered here for any foci or anything they have.
No, these guys are just completely mundane. Actually, it seems that the guys must have, as you guys kind of move up the facility, strategically, of course, you find no one else. When you head near the back, where the area where you saw the vehicles, which is actually near the area, near the biofarm, the vehicles are gone. And you can see tracks leading outside. They must have driven away as you guys were trying to find the place.
Fuck.
Fair enough.
All right. The mission was to get Thingy's thing back. Sadly, though, you were completely found out, and they know exactly that was up. You guys come back with a meet with Monroe, and he's not happy.
There's like
Sitting there with you guys. You guys probably kept the safe as well. You bring it into his office and stuff, and you guys all sit down, and he says, "Well, that went interestingly, didn't it? So it seems my brother knows. I mean, he probably would have worked it out anyway, but he at least gave my amulet back. But I wanted everything else as well. Seems you guys were a bit sloppy. What do you have to say for yourself?"
Shit went wrong.
I guess it did. Now, how wrong did it go? What happened? What'd you do? How'd it go? Tell me.
Alarm went off before we started.
Why would the alarm go off? What happened?
I have no clue. You'd have to ask. I just kind of point to the homeless guy. You'd have to ask him.
I'm just gonna say that little bonus that I promised you all is gone. I don't care. All right, $8,000 seems pretty good for what you guys did. You got
Yep.
everything back. I'm happy for that. $8,000 seems fine, unless you want to
Yeah.
try it. Well, roll a negotiation check and then try to explain to me how you get the extra money back.
I
you wanna
won't be
try.
doing it.
Well,
'Cause
Grizzly's keeping his mouth shut.
in character, Pulse would have been staring at the floor, so he's not trying to negotiate. He'll just take the 8K.
Yeah.
I got 3 hits on my negotiation check, and he looks at the guy and says, "Look, listen, the alarm went off before we got in. Then one of us had the bright idea of launching a grenade into the basement and collapsing the back entrance.
You want extra money for incompetence? It's a joke. Hell no.
Then we had to go around, fight all the way through all your brother's little minions as we went in the front.
Job's a job. You fucked it up. Simple as that.
I
If your
didn't
whole
fuck
thing
up
about
shit.
getting extra cash is that some idiot chucked a grenade in there, learn to control your party. Work as a team. Whatever. That's not what I do. Now, $8,000 seems good. Enjoy your money. I may talk to you again. Probably not. He gives you guys full cred sticks with $8,000 on it. Has a smoke. And he says, if you want to stay here for some girls for a bit, go ahead. You get one for free. I don't mind. So if you guys want a hooker for free, you can.
Yep, taking
Yeah.
the free hooker.
They're not very good hookers, sadly, but nonetheless. So you guys get your $8,000. Monroe's not happy with you, so you guys may never see another job with Monroe again. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, basically the whole point of that is basically Monroe's brother now knows what Monroe wants, and it's may see Monroe being killed because I want to make Monroe a recurring character. Sorry for the rushness of the end there, but I actually have to go. Philip had to go,
Yeah.
so I didn't want to make it go on too long. You guys will get your $8,000. I'll tell Philip about that too. So I hope you guys enjoyed the session. It got a little bit weird there for the planning part when everyone was turning on each other.
Yeah, it did. It was all in character and all in good fun.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, that is the thing. But sometimes with Shadowrun, you got to push forward to be able to get it done, because otherwise Shadowrun games can go on way too long. But otherwise, it was great fun.
Yes, thank you.
Hope you guys enjoyed
Yeah.
watching. Hope you guys enjoyed playing.
Always.
Yeah. Very fun game.